Hello everybody and welcome, I am your humble host Gavin the Kitty, and I just finished sending out links. Today we are playing New Super Luigi U. I've got Casey Tape with me, but she's, I think, making herself a sandwich. Which is hilarious to me because she's the main one playing today. So, let me read out chat real fast while we're still waiting on setup here. Hello Skylar, hello AK, hello Cuddly Kong, hello Zenny. We got hi, I like Luigi, me too, and Meowdy. Meowdy, everybody, welcome. Casey's running in here with a sandwich. Whoa. Hi, everybody, it's me. Oh, gosh. Alright, let me grab my controller here. So, we are starting Luigi U. Hello, Wolfinator Gaming.
Oh, Wolfinator, welcome in.
Did you boot this up on your file or my file?
It's mine.
Okay, that's fine. Just so long as we stay consistent if I need to break it up into parts. Alright. So, we'll get into all of the differences here in a little bit, but how's everybody in chat doing today? Can everybody hear us well? Can they hear the game?
Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear Casey? We're doing 2-player for at least the start here. Who shall we play as?
Oh, I'm second. Oh.
Yeah, for now.
For now. Let's both pick Luigi.
Sadly, we can't.
No, so you got Luigi and you got Shadow Luigi.
Ooh, fancy. I'll play as a blue toad, just to...
Fucking berry.
Yep. Zenny says, hi, Casey. Or, hello, Casey. Sorry, should read it out. Scottish says they went to the dentist today. That's nice. Cool. We got all sorts of stuff happening. Let's get into the story. Mario went to the bathroom, everybody else is still eating cake, and Bowser showed up.
So, because I didn't have this game, and I watched it on YouTube, and you know the compression rate is just horrible sometimes.
Yes.
I thought that was Mario asleep on the table.
Oh, no, it's just his hat. I actually have no idea where Mario's actually at. I just have made that excuse for, like, ever.
I think that's a thing, where if you do have something, you leave it at the table where you're sitting.
Yeah. If you got something like a hat, it's probably better to leave it at the table.
Okay, yeah, YouTube's being mean to me.
Oh.
I tried to get the link from the actual live stream, but I couldn't, so I had to go to your server, copy the link from there.
Joy.
Should we tell chat what we both experienced before stream started?
We both added everybody on Casey's server when posting links, and they went up at the exact same time, because I wasn't sure if she was going to have time to post anything about it, because she was making food.
No, that's why I came in here and grabbed my phone.
Alright, luckily we should have some time here. So we gotta deal with the Koopacades, we're gonna have to deal with Boom Boom, and we're of course going to have to deal with floatier physics, but the main thing about this game was that 1, it came out on the Wii U, and 2, different physics, and it came out in the year of Luigi, which actually lost Nintendo a lot of money, but they still stuck to their guns and waited out the whole year.
And you know what?
They had Luigi's in every single level.
Did you want it?
Go for it. Grab it. I'll get one later. So we do have the floatier physics no matter who you play as, which I think is a missed opportunity. Go ahead and get that star coin.
Alright.
But the physics are going to absolutely mess me and Casey up, that's for sure.
Well, yeah.
We've got the spin jump and just about everything else from Mario U. This game adds an extra twirl at the end if you hit, all you have to do to hit it is actually hit the jump button again, which is nice.
These are air stalls. They were first introduced in New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Yes. Oop, give me a second. Let's see if we can get that star coin real fast.
Bully him.
And Casey got more points. Casey's going to be playing as Luigi throughout most of this playthrough, and there's going to be a point where we're going to stop, read chat. I'm going to try to focus on chat, more or less, because, I don't know, I've just been so busy lately that having a chance to breathe and play a game is kind of nice, and having a chance to not play a game is even nicer. Because, you know, I do this all the time. Not that I hate gaming or anything, it just sometimes get tired of it.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Being me. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, I see how this is. This is how it's gonna play out.
Nah, probably not. I'm only gonna be sticking around for the first world here. I am gonna be locating hints and stuff, but not a whole lot. We're gonna want to keep on to our acorn suits throughout the entirety of the stage, or try our best to. I got it. So we've only got 100 seconds for stages. Just move on without me.
Oh, okay.
Once we get the star coin, just don't even worry about it. Well, keep making your move. So over there was the secret for the stage, but we needed to keep at least one of us had to keep an acorn. This game's got infinite continues, so there is no fear of death, really. It's just more or less more of the same from New Super Mario Bros. U. I did take a break in between playing these games. The original idea was that I got everything done in 3 streams. Instead, this became a multi-stream thing, and Luigi U is kind of set on the back burner. And I said, I'll get back to it when the Mario movie comes out. And the Mario movie came out, and I didn't have time to record it because we were in the midst of everything else. And now that we're done with everything else, I got time. We're going to play Luigi U and then Mega Man X this week, and yeah. Chat wants to ask questions, feel free to.
And feel free to ask me some as well.
I'm sure Casey knows quite a lot. We'll go back for any secret stages, but yeah. So Casey, your exposure to this game was just online?
Online, and I only played 1 level. This was years ago, when it was still on Wii U.
Gotcha. Still only on Wii U. It's still on Wii U.
You know what I meant.
You might want to...
What's up?
That was a power block, I believe.
Both of these are.
Okay, well, I was gonna get the coin down there, but alright.
Oh, did you want it? Here.
Yeah. Casey, I did.
I'm sorry.
I want to show off at least 1 level in World 9, even if we don't do all of them.
No, that's cool.
And I figure World 1's the easiest to get the, items. Alright, after this stage, I am going to have to hop off and just to do single player so I can read the chat. Hello, Video City 1. Welcome.
That's a bit of an advanced move chat. If anyone saw that.
Oh, go ahead and get this, get that. Alright, go for it. I believe there's a power-up over there.
There always is.
Not always. Oh, my bad.
I like how that Dry Bones is staring at us.
Video City says, how many times have you died already? We haven't died that many times. Zenny says, okay, Casey, then how's your sandwich?
My sandwich was really good. I make some killer sandwiches.
I should probably get myself a sandwich one of these moments.
There's no more cheese. Well, except for 1 slice.
I know there's no more cheese. Wait, there's no more cheese. I got 2 packages of cheese.
Right?
I got 2 packages of sliced cheese.
That's what I'm talking about.
Where did the other one go?
I don't know. Swiss is already gone, and there's just 1 left of American.
The heck?
People have been making combo sandwiches, apparently.
Well, I'm going to drop out and let Casey take care of the rest of the world and whatnot. And then I'll catch up on chat and change number of players. Just 1. Hit you. There you go. Feel free to play as whoever you want. They do hold their power-ups, though. Alright, so let's read the chat. Cuddly Kong says, is Luigi older or younger? He is younger. David Martin says, ask questions, take pancakes. Got it. VSC says, take pancake. We've got pancakes, question marks. VSC says, oh, co-op, awesome. David says, we don't, that's why we have to take them. The bottom text is asking, how disappointing. The camera is, it zooms out during certain parts and zooms back in for others. That's because we're in 2-player. It zooms in and out for the multiplayer. Video City says, we've got sandwiches now, question mark, exclamation point. Yes, we do. Zenny says, I got water. That's nice. David says, we've got cheese, question mark. I've got cheese, at least. I just don't have sliced cheese, I guess. Video City says, Casey takes on the world. Sounds like a 2000 Disney Channel show. David says, that. Wow, Video City, you truly got a real trat for that? I'm guessing it was supposed to be like knack for that.
Yeah.
Now this stage was giving you problems in practice because you didn't realize you could just slow down. You can actually jump up top there. John Scoo JK says hi. It was meant to be treat. Oh. Is this part 1 or part 2? This is a part 1. We have not. There is no part 2. Yet, if we need a part 2. The reason why it says part 2 is because it's more stages that feel like Lost Level style game design, because these stages were meant to be harder. But yes, I'm glad to see people in the chat talking. I'm glad to see everybody showing up so far today.
So you're telling me Luigi took the risky route while Mario took the scenic route?
Yeah, maybe.
So these are red coins. These were, I believe, in DS?
They actually first appeared in DS, but there was a previous appearance in Mario 3 via the e-reader levels for the GBA.
Oh, you're so right. Their first overall appearance in terms of...
like mainstream use?
Mainstream was Super Mario 64, I believe.
Oh. You're not going to go in the pipe?
I know, but oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're so right about the pipe. Sorry about that.
You skipped all the other coins. You might as well at least get one.
Okay.
You guys excited for Anthro Ohio? Says Video City 1. I absolutely am.
I am.
I'm finally done with all my work. I have a tail up for auction along with a badge. It's for a deer called Rapid. I got the poster done. I've got my own badges printed this year, so I'm actually gonna be able to showcase that. And most of all, I've got Presto almost finished, so I'm good to go for the most part. I just gotta finish up a few things here and there. David says, who needs part 2 if all of the spicy stuff is happening in part 1? That's a good point.
That's a very good point.
John Scoo JK says, this is not me. This is not It's a Me Mario. This is It's a Me Luigi. No, that was not a good Luigi impression. I can do a good one.
Oh!
Video City asks if we're gonna chase some tail. Probably not an appropriate question to ask on stream.
I think kick is what they meant because Koopalings technically do have tails.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's turn that question into that one.
That's what I think they were trying to go for.
Yeah,
at least that's what I think.
I think they're talking about Anthro.
No, they're talking about the Mushroom Kingdom.
No, clearly. Let's try to keep it to that.
I believe most of the things that are originally red in some of the castles turn green for Luigi as well.
Some of the what?
So in that fight, there were certain fabrics that I thought were red in the original.
Yeah.
Turned green here.
They did change a lot of the reds to greens. There's hidden Luigis in every stages.
I missed the first one, chat, by the way. I didn't show you guys it, but there was a hidden Luigi where that fire flower was.
But every stage has a Luigi. Do you want to go back and try that other stage back there? Or?
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot that stage.
That's all right. Uh, David says, "Go EG, go EG, go EG."
Luigi?
It's IGI, so
IG?
I think it's EG, like Luigi.
Luigi.
Video City says, "Hey, you got it, lol." Aquilas says, "I got over 20,000 points whilst playing as all 4 ghosts in Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures." That's nice. I haven't really played a whole lot of that game, either of them. I need to, but I just haven't. I heard they're pretty good, but eh.
Pac-Man World 2 slaps.
Oh, that does. But they're talking about the Ghostly Adventures, actually.
Yeah, I was saying the second game slaps.
yeah. Third one's pretty good too as a beat 'em up.
It is. I just prefer the old formula, but yeah, I could see what you mean by it being a really good beat 'em up. I've seen playthroughs of it, and it looks really good.
It is. It really is. I like it at least. It's got a very atmospheric feel. I'd love to cover it for the channel. I just don't. I'm not really good at committing for long-term playthroughs. You can look at any of the Zelda playthroughs and how long it took me to get from part 1 to part 2 to part 3. You notice, like, 1 and 2 come out real quick, and then 3 and 4 are always lagging behind. And the main... Oop.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to wall kick up there, get the coin.
Listen, this music already has me on high stress.
The bottom text says, "Koopaling fights were at their best in Mario World." I would
disagree.
I disagree
They
wholeheartedly.
were the best in New Super Mario Brothers Wii.
I think they were the best
They
there.
were super unique.
There was more going on with all of them.
World 5 had actually...
Don't be scared to stop and get the items. Remember, these stages are very short.
That's what I was doing. I was trying to get past that freaking piranha plant.
David says,
Oh,
"So
I
who is
found
that? So who is that mysterious and smexy Mr. L?" Luigi.
He had a really good theme though.
I do like the Mr. L theme, but I
think his character needs to come back. I'm sorry, but his character is just really... It's a big step forward for Luigi, because, I mean...
For Paper Luigi, at
least. He hasn't returned in a while.
No, because it was a story reason why he was Mr. L.
No, I know it was, but I'm saying in terms overall, Luigi hasn't been in a recent Paper Mario. At least
that's not
more than just a cameo.
Well, it's not a cameo. He's never really been playable in those Paper Mario titles. The whole thing is that Luigi likes to avoid the fighting. He's just more okay with sitting it out.
I did not mean to go this way. Oh.
Casey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm having like the biggest struggle of my life because of star coins.
Here, you don't have to run. It's all right to take it slow. The more you run, the more mistakes you do, which is what the game plans on.
Oh,
so what you have to do is know when to stop. So, like, yeah, you've only got 100 seconds, but the stages are cut in half. So it really is no big deal.
New Super Mario Brothers U, but I remembered it.
Alright, we'll just go back over here. That higher jump really is going to help out. All of these stages are also completable with Mario's physics, but it makes it so much harder that, honestly, I wouldn't go for it. But once you beat...
Is there a Mario physics challenge for this?
Yes, once you beat the game, it unlocks a block at the start of every stage. You hit it, and it turns you into Mario physics. And you have to try to beat the stage like that. And of course, my little headphones keep coming unplugged, because the grip on the port is just not that strong.
Thanks, Dan.
So I'm assuming you didn't go for all of, you haven't been attempting a lot more of the riskier stuff because you think you have to rush it.
No,
Is that the case?
No, it's not the case, actually.
See, look, all 3 star coins, and I still have half of my time left, which is just easy peasy. Another nice thing is that you've actually got... You're right there at the end of the stage. You've actually got the 0-second timer lasts for an extra frame or 2, so...
I would like to mention, chat, the only reason why Gavin is having me play this by myself, for at least the rest of the playthrough, I believe.
Yes.
Is because he said, I'm more better at Mario than he is.
He is. She is way, way better at these Mario titles than I will ever be. And I am okay with letting her just go wild with it.
I can't because I'm collecting star coins.
Well, you don't have to worry about star coins for the rest of the game. We'll go back and get the rest of them in World 1. But for World 2 and onwards, don't even worry about it.
Alright.
And I can always hook up my Wii U and give it a go there as well, just to show off the extra stages. Because I've got 100% files on there. Because I was a mad lad who liked playing these games. We used to time ourselves running this game. Because I didn't have Mario U on the Wii U when I was building my collection up for Mario U, for the Wii U. So essentially, here's what happened. The games came out, they were kind of pricey. I was given a bunch of money and was on a trip with my class out to Washington, D.C. to view the Capitol and learn some history stuff. And it was like a summer thing, so we didn't really have to worry too much. But we all went out there, had a great time, came back. My teacher got in trouble for it. Luckily, he was one of the best history teachers in the school, so there was no chance of him getting let go. I ended up going to a big old mall and stopped in and got Luigi U and Sonic Lost World on the same afternoon, along with a Bowser amiibo. And that's what I had. It was awesome. David says, Luigi needs to create an alter ego in order to overcome his fears and truly become the destined hero we always knew he was.
He's,
David says, you can do it. She can do it.
Yay. Thank you for the support.
For those just now watching, we're about a half hour in, so I'll do my one shell out here. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe, drop a like, share the video with a friend. Helps out the channel, helps us out with the algorithm when you leave comments and like and all that. And of course, subscribing helps us get to the goal. But feel free to pick a stage, Case.
I was gonna ask chat to do it, actually.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, Layer Cake Desert 2 or 3, chat?
2 or 3, chat.
Left or right?
Should I put up a poll for it?
You should put up a poll, yeah. We'll make it all fancy.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Case
Do you want to go back and do the second stage, get that secret exit?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get that secret exit while that poll runs, and by the time
You're
we get back...
going to need to use an acorn suit power-up.
That's why I'm going to the first stage. Or no, wait.
You have one. You just got to use it. You can also get Nabbit. You can watch our Mario U playthrough for that. They said 5.
5? Nice.
It was 2 or 3, right?
I forgot to
use the power.
Equip it.
Alright, poll is live, guys. It'll be live for the rest of this stage, and then it'll be done when it's, whatnot. No, it's catch the dang Nabbit, not destroy the dang Nabbit.
Cash, as in like
Catch.
C-A...
No. They said a word I can't say on YouTube. Unalive the Nabbit.
Who's Nabbit?
Oh, sorry, Dark Link.
Oh, there you go.
I should probably get into that. The Nabbit costume is later seen in The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. And the big thing there is that it's a dark version of Link that is too shy and cowardly to have the courage to fight the evil. Yep. Ravio, said David. Yes, Ravio, thank you. You've already got the item.
No,
Luckily.
I just wanted an extra one.
Well, that's good.
I can't have an extra acorn suit?
No, you can have an extra acorn suit. Jeru says, yo! Hello, welcome.
Yeah, I screwed that up.
Oh, man. I'm
My throat.
quite excited today.
There's still a lot of fur around the house that we need to clean up.
I know, I need to vacuum. It's all just loose strands and stuff.
It's like getting in my throat now. So
yeah, we'll get it all cleaned up. You don't have to rush it. Rushing it is what got you hit. So. And then you glide down that way. And then, hang on. Oh,
my bad.
And you just got the normal exit, I believe.
Hey, at least we got the star coin.
I suppose. We'll do one more run here to get the secret exit, because you have to ground pound under there.
Well, hey, you know what? That means more time for the vote.
More time for the vote. People are picking 3, though. It seems like 3 is winning.
You know why? Because a lot of people like Super Mario Brothers 3.
Oh, it hurts, because I like 2.
2 is not bad.
I like 2 USA. I should be specific. I like Mario 2 USA. Because
I like the commercial though.
Oh, all of the commercials for 2 USA were just lovely. I believe there's one secret hidden acorn suit in the stage, but it's a pain to
near impossible to find.
It's just a pain to get it. 20,000 star coins later, and they tend to look like dragon coins again, said David.
Dragon coins are yummy.
Are yummy.
Yeah.
Dragon coins weren't really worth it. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's 5 of them in the stage, but that's way too many for a Mario level.
Okay, how many red coins were there in advance?
What do you mean?
Red coins.
Oh, no, red coin rings? I'm just...
Oh, they were in advance?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were just random collectibles like the advance coin.
No. They were just like how they acted in New Soup.
That was really close.
And then ground pound under the sign. Yeah, no, the dragon coins, they tracked how many of them you got throughout the stage, and I don't remember if you actually get anything for getting all of them in the game. But, yeah, no, I just didn't find them that useful. Yeah, you get 5 of them and you get a 1-up, but it's just, it feels like more of a hassle to do it, and you don't get anything as a reward. While here, if you get all of them in a world, you at least get a new level, which is nice. I do wish they had the little gates from the first new Super Mario Bros. Game where you could use them to unlock different pathways. Give them individually a purpose and a purpose at the end of the game, too. That way, then, it feels like you're actually doing something.
Is it sparkling water?
This one will skip you ahead to the water world.
Okay, I was about to say, if this said sparkling water shores, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Cheap chomp chase.
Is this an underwater stage? Please don't let it be.
It is an underwater stage.
Underwater stages suck because of how slow they are to me. But you know what?
At least it's short here.
Gosh, there's no...
It's
yeah,
short.
You're right, it is short, but I was hoping for a fire flower.
Or a penguin suit.
I could care less about the penguin suit.
Why?
At this
Have
point.
you ever used it underwater?
Yes, I have. I know, it gives you... Yeah.
It speeds you up and makes your control super easy. You no longer have to hit jump, you can just hold run. And you've got an ice flower, so all the stuff can float around you.
I never said I didn't like it.
Oh no, I'm just telling you.
Oh, there's just... Anyways.
The fish scares Casey.
Fish scare me in general.
Then he says Celsius shores.
Celsius shore. I'll show you why he said that later.
Okay.
We found a sparkling water brand and posted it in chat. It's called Celsius, and it has the worst logo I've ever seen.
Interesting. I am going to have to go get some food here real fast, but let's run back up, and then once Casey makes it back up to the top, we will end the poll and see which stage she will do, which stage she'll do. Oh, never mind. Put you right past the water world. Yeah, this puts you halfway through the game. It is totally worth it to do that.
I'm sorry. Just hearing that sound repeat itself multiple times is so hilarious to me.
We're not going to go for 100% today, at least, but I figured it'll be fun. Alright. Luckily, you got a fast travel point, so it makes it really easy to switch between worlds. Puppy Dog says they are lurking and tells me hello.
We got 7 votes in.
What
is the verdict?
The verdict is... Zenny says, hi, lurking. Howa. I'm assuming it's how is. We have 3 wins at 57% of the vote.
Alright, 3 it is.
Oh boy, I am going to go get myself something to eat. Casey, if you could entertain the chat.
Doing that.
What? Fill up your water? Yes, I can do that. You just keep on running there.
Alright.
I will be right back, chat.
Scooch a bit closer to the mic so people can hear me. Hello, chat. This has turned into a Casey Tube stream. I'm not. I tried, chat. I tried. I really tried. Speedrun. That's what Gavin didn't know, chat. And there we go. We're finished with 3.
Made it.
I was gonna go for 2 afterwards. I'm gonna pull up chat right here so I can see. Gremlin Casey ties up Gavin and takes over the stream. Yeah, she'd do that.
It's my stream now.
Oh no, that concerns me. It's those spinning thwomp looking things. Grindles, I don't know their name. I like how they're missing a tooth. That was pretty stupid. Hello, Dark Mega Man. Cheesecake. Cheesecake sounds pretty good right about now, not gonna lie. Are you serious? Was it for like a tiny cake? You can make cheesecake? No, I didn't know you knew how. This is new news. It is new to me, chat. This is new information. For anyone in chat who doesn't know, I love cheesecake.
I'm making a quesadilla. For a quick
Anyways,
making a quesadilla in the microwave.
nice.
Everybody's going to be concerned because
Microwave quesadilla.
just nuke it. What do you mean just nuke it? It'll melt the cheese.
Just nuke it.
Just nuke it.
Just Duke nuke it. Anyways.
Cheesecake is actually a pie, says AK. Fair.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe. If you want to take it that
Oh,
way.
because key lime pie.
It's my favorite kind of cheesecake is my favorite cake then. Favorite pie? I don't care what it is.
It's that.
It's good.
Number.
If it's
that infinite number that everyone absolutely adores.
just how like a Pop-Tart is a burrito.
Wait, what?
Says Zenny. David says Dookie Nukie. Alright, I gotta grab my stuff out of the recording.
Yeah, I hear it popping. Okay, chat. Well, I was not expecting that. How's a Pop-Tart a burrito, chat? Get dunked on. There's a hidden Luigi, chat. Oh! Dang, I'm dead.
That smile back goldfish. We're not sponsored.
Filling that's wrapped in bread? Yeah, you're right. Technically, it is a burrito. That is a very... That looks like that hurts to hold.
It's sad, I know, right?
No, I mean, from how much melted cheese is on that.
I like cheese.
I know, I was just saying that the melted cheese looks like it hurts. Because of how hot it is.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Gavin Dragon feels no pain.
I'm not hurt by it.
I tried.
But I'm back finally, which is great. Felipe says, "This is it, Luigi." Zenny says, "You can put a drizzle on it if you want to feel fancy." Zenny says, "Fireproof."
Fireproof Gavin.
Fireproof cat, yeah, sure.
You can hear the fabric ripping off on it.
I put it on a paper towel.
That probably wasn't the best idea, Gavin. That's just me,
I
though.
didn't want to clean a plate.
You didn't, bud.
I gotta get back here to do this stuff. Figured I had to start the stream before 2-ish, give or take. Give us time to beat the game and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Did you ever get my water?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh. We are having the times of our lives, chat. You're like the Icarus. Wait, you're like Icarus, but instead of flying, you're eating. Wait. My phone's messing up. You're like Icarus, but instead of flying, you're eating something too hot and gonna burn your mouth. That's a very funny joke, chat. And that is how you avoid...
Spoilers.
I was gonna say them. Thank you so much, by the way.
There's other ways to avoid them. You can go the long way.
The Walls Have Eyes, I believe is the name of the stage.
The secret exit for this stage is a pain.
I bet it is. What?
Ground pound.
Oh.
Drew says we just call the guy Pitt, not Icarus. Yeah, John Kid Icarus, says Felipe. Yeah. Speaking of Kid Icarus, I recently managed to pick up a physical copy of Kid Icarus for NES, so expect a short sometime when I get a chance to record it. So I should probably go over some of the development history of Mario U as well, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you probably should.
So originally, the game started out as a side thing at one of the E3s as New Super Mario Bros. Me, and one of the first stages they showed off was Layer Cake Desert. That stage Casey just played, Layer Cake Desert 4. And it involved, you could play as Mario, Luigi, or your Mii dressed in a Mario outfit. And it was kind of popular, but not enough to really be seen as a thing. And then the Mii gameplay only came back in the side mode of Mario Bros. U, New Super Mario Bros. U. So, for all those fans that wanted to just play as their Mii the entire game, tough luck. Speaking of, in the original release of Luigi U, you couldn't play as, the first player couldn't play as anybody else other than Mario.
That was a sad death. Super Gavin Brothers.
And Jeru says, didn't I play Transformers Convoy no Nazo on NES? Only if you want to see me quit very quickly. I've played that game before.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
Why don't you just throw the shell over there? Oh yes, the Mario self-insert. Yeah, it would have been really cool to do that, but sadly I can't. It's only in the side mode. I would love to be able to do it in the main mode. Can we get...
Yeah, I was gonna slide down and then just, Here, let me see.
I've got the audio off.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just hit your volume button. There you go.
I'll have to turn that back up.
You will later, but not now. Drew says, what you said earlier sounds a bit like Puyo 2. When you said player 1 can only play as Mario. Yeah, player 1 can only play as Mario, and then Luigi U, you could only play as... Player 1 could only play as Luigi. When they did Deluxe, however, they decided to let player 1 play as whoever they want. Which is nice, because...
That was on me.
You know, it was a feature that I thought should have been in the original Mario Brothers Wii, but, you know. Who am I to complain, right?
Nintendo.
Shrug. Felipe says Slippy. Drew says in the versus mode in Puyo 2, player 1 can only play as I've heard the name said before. Errol, I believe. But player 2 is random every time. Well, luckily this isn't random. Player 2 could pick their character. Same with 3 and 4.
I'm glad it's not a repeat for New Super World, or not New Super World, Super Mario 3D World is what I meant to say.
So the only thing that's a little frustrating here is that for this game, because it's deluxe, if you have 4 people playing, one of them is always going to be stuck playing as Toadette. Because despite you being able to pick Buckenberry and Hollow Gold from the menu, only one person can pick Toad because they're seen as the same character on the slot.
And it's dumb.
And it's not great.
You think they would have fixed this at least with this game?
Nope. Luckily on you could play as... Toadette wasn't there, so you could play as both Toads, but... what can I do? Super Toad Adventure. Never gonna happen. So my thoughts have kind of finalized on the Mario movie. And I want a sequel.
You want a sequel?
I want a sequel.
Okay, bud, you'll get a sequel.
I'm sure I will. Oop, there's another hidden Luigi. Ground pound on it. Oh wait, you have to come in from the side. Don't worry about it. I think it's just coins. Felipe says, so my dream of 3 Toads and a Nabbit are impossible. Yeah, but you can get 2 Toads and a Nabbit. Sorry.
Nabbit, but he controls his own little squadron of Toads.
Yahoo.
Yahoo? Are you okay?
I don't know. Absolutely 0 ideas today.
I missed a coin, chat.
Ooh, my prints are ready.
Nice. Ah. Stay away.
Oh, good. I have 30 days to pick up those prints. Let's see here. Liam says Toad plus Nabbit Kingdom Battle.
The Manlet Brigade waits another day.
Oh, what a shame. Luckily, we are now at World 2, final stage here.
Toads plus Nabbit Kingdom Battle.
Yeah, I just read that.
Oh, my bad.
Luckily, you don't have to focus on the chat today.
Okay.
I got it.
I'm sorry. Can you believe me if I told you it was a force of habit?
Yes. I absolutely could. Yes. So some might be wondering what the heck's on the docket for the rest of the week.
That was on me.
Aw, Casey under controller problems.
I did have controller problems. Guess what happened? Sticky button.
You know, if you wanted to, we could switch it out with this GameCube controller.
Can we?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You just gotta unplug it from the PC. Drew says, who's Nabbit? Well, I guess you'll see it in just a bit. Unless you want to use that controller.
Yeah, I was gonna use this one.
Okay.
It has a better
Nabbit
controller.
is character that was introduced in New Super Mario Bros. U. He later appeared as Ravio in Link Between Worlds, and he steals power-ups from Toad houses, and you have to catch him to get the power-ups back. And then once you get them back, Toad gives you the power-up.
I am mad.
I don't know why you didn't just stop.
Alright, well, that was on me.
Yep, you gotta learn to stop and slow down. It's okay.
A lava makes me nervous.
Lava makes you nervous, music makes you nervous. What doesn't make you nervous, Casey? Felipe says Captain Toad 3 featuring Nabbit from the Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games series.
Plus Funky Kong mode.
Felipe says, with a first appearance in Mario Sunshine and Ocarina of Time. No. First appearance was New Super Mario Bros. U and A Link Between Worlds.
Who thought... Wait.
I think they're
Are they
joking.
thinking because Ravio without...
No.
Okay, I was gonna say...
They're joking around.
Okay. I know they're joking, but I didn't finish my sentence. I was gonna say that Ravio kind of looks like, what is his name? I'm trying to think. What is the name of the kid that... The guy who got turned into a kid in Majora's Mask?
What do you mean? Ravio looks nothing like that. Ravio looks like Link, but with purple hair.
Does he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Ravio in, like, years.
See?
Oh, okay.
Minus the whole Nabbit costume. Felipe says they have their own fanfiction behind Who's Behind the Mask. It's a dark Link. Felipe says,
Great Il Pentissimo. Oh, that's
no.
the,
No,
that's
he
the
dresses...
nickname.
Yeah, but then he's not El Pentissimo. Dude, what are you doing?
I was trying to figure out everything about this fight.
I don't know, I'm
That's
just sitting here watching you get hit.
Maybe I was a bad choice for today.
Nah.
Now you just want to watch me
Yeah,
crash and burn.
kinda. Not really so much crash and burn, but just learn to control your momentum and speed.
Yeah, like that.
Here, want me to
Yeah,
give
go
it a
for
shot? There we go, guys. I gotta do the castles. That's alright. I don't mind doing the castles. If you want to put up a poll real fast for the Ice
I
World...
can't make a poll. Only you can.
Okay. Well, I'll put up a poll then. Momentum.
Do you want me to walk through this stage while you do this?
Here, put up a poll real fast while I do it.
Okay, we'll figure this out.
There you go.
Okay,
You just gotta fill in the information.
Okay.
I believe it's World 3 or World 4. So, ice or water, I believe. I'm doing this all sorts of wrong. I need to have a lighter tap on my foot. So, do you want to tell Chad about the 4x3 thing that happened earlier?
What do you mean 4x3?
How you were
Oh my
trying
gosh.
to practice this game at 4x3 because we were playing through retro games and I had to set my TV to 4x3 aspect ratio.
Yeah, so I was playing the game in a 4x3 aspect ratio because, you know, it was a cool thing to do. But yeah.
Go ahead and read out chat real fast.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Luigi's behind this. Luigi's behind gets sizzled like a pancake. I think you broke the spell. Currently nice weather right now. Yesterday was freaky. Had to take cover as we were under a soft lockdown. Sometimes pranksters take it too far.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Jaru says it was the cool thing to do.
What?
I guess whatever I did.
These boss fights are exactly the same, and they give you an extra 100 seconds just to do them. Oh, dang it.
I hate when the 4x3 stuff gets stretched to 16:9 in order to fit the entire screen.
Yeah, I try to keep things either 8:9, 16:9. I move around the aspect ratios to fit their original aspect ratio because I didn't want to stretch anything.
What
Which
about
is
3x16?
What? 3x16?
Yeah.
What uses 3x16?
Some arcade machines where the screen is like ultra stretched, just for certain things.
No, that's like 8:9.
Is that 8x9?
That's 8:9.
What's for certain displays that I've seen?
You mean
I've
the
gone-
monitor that's flipped on its side?
Oh, you know what? That's fair. That must be a very wide monitor then.
Nope. It's just they're flipped on their side. You gotta remember, Casey, I have years of experience working on all of this stuff.
You do.
So, going, like...
So some arcade games just can't have custom monitors, I assume?
No, they can. It was just normally cheaper for them to buy a pre-existing monitor and then...
Is that Luigi? Behind that coin?
Yeah. Where am I going? But yeah, no, arcade monitors put in, they're put on a metal bracket around the side of it, so you wouldn't see it normally. And all they have to do is rotate it around, screw it in a different way, and then output the game at at a 90-degree angle instead of, its normal 0 angle. And that's how you get that. But they're all the same. Most of them are all the same monitor.
Cool games are in 3x16, says Felipe.
Yeah, tell me if you could set the aspect ratio of your monitor to 3x16 and just tell me you can see what the heck's going on.
Again.
Casey, 3x16 would be ridiculously thick. You wouldn't be able to see the game. Even upscaled at that resolution, you'd still have to... What the heck is going on here? Even upscaled at that resolution, you wouldn't be able to see what the heck's going on.
That's fair. 3x16 looks like John, says Liam.
Who is John? Everybody keeps giving names to John. I have no idea who this John is.
It's a joke because it's of how common the name John is. So like John Nintendo, John Dark Souls.
I have
John
never
Google.
met anybody in my life named John.
Really?
Yeah.
John is such a common name. How
Are you... don't ask me. Ask why they weren't naming people John. I don't know.
John 3:16 in the Bible verse. Okay, chat, you win with that one.
I guess they win.
Chronobird says, hello there. Who is the handsome-looking green man on screen? That's
Yeah.
Luigi.
Unless you're talking about Presto at the bottom of the screen. feel free to vote, by the way, Casey. I should beat it this time. There's a very small chance that I won't.
Unfortunately, I can't fit 4x3 media to their intended aspect ratio on my portable DVD player from Sylvania. That sucks.
Well, that's annoying, but...
Sylvania makes better light bulbs. I'm gonna tell you that much right now.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
We have no sponsor. If
But-
somebody wants to sponsor us,
Go for it, because
ask. Email description on the page. Anyways, switch me spots.
Okay.
Alright. Back to chat. David says Mortimer. Okay.
Isn't that
Felipe-
his name? No, it's Roy. Which one is
That's Morton.
Morton? Yeah.
Unfortunately, they can't fit a 4x3 Mortimer. The boss had some mad zoning, said Felipe. The bottom text says, read your previous text. We just went over that. Let's see here. The bottom text says, read, and then Felipe says, the rushdown was beautiful. And then Liam says, yeah, but he got stuck with them and now has to pay child support. Oh, okay. I'm confused what's going on anymore. The bomb just says, I was a DVD player, 4x3 movies. Okay.
Wait, why is this an option?
What?
So I can close the poll myself, or I can report it.
Well, we're going to end the poll. So, it looks like with a 75% of the vote, World 4. So, Frosted Glacier is your next world. The reason I know it's Frosted Glacier is because of the order that they appear on the file select. But what are they? Yeah, if the Koopalings aren't Bowser's kids, what are they? Don't know. They're Koopas. Question mark?
Evolved Koopas.
I don't know. The same species as Bowser?
With the greatest threat ever known, his Koopa kids.
They're not his kids, though. I don't care what they are, really.
I like how these guys actually have a job now.
What? Pushing those?
Spinning stars.
Ow.
I believe these are called Boo Bruisers?
Yep.
I thought I jumped out of the way of that. Hitbox just told me otherwise.
The bottom text says they have to be Bowser's children, though. Question mark? No, they don't.
Then
Because we've got Bowser Jr., who is canonically the kid, but the Koopalings are technically work-for-hire baddies that Bowser hires to help stop the Mario Brothers.
so that's why they don't appear in every game.
Yeah.
I like the redesign or not the redesign, but at least how they look in this game compared to their look in Wii.
They're the exact same looking Wii.
Are they?
Yep. They're the same models with new textures. Ah! You have to slow it down, Casey. You can't just keep rushing it.
That's fair.
David says Bruisers, and Felipe says Koopa Kids was just a nickname they got during the Great War of the Bean Kingdom. No, Bowser's... The reason they were called Bowser's Kid was mostly mistranslations, and also that cartoon. Because most people watched the Super Show growing up, and the Adventures of Mario Brothers 3, and there they were his kids, but, Miyamoto, at his word, said they were not his kids, so... What are they? Work for hire baddies was all I could come up with. So,
This pipe?
yep.
So I've been going the wrong direction.
Yep. The background here is really pretty. I think Luigi U shines where Mario U didn't. And using the same assets to create something really beautiful with
I
these
like the
stages.
ghost stages.
Oh yeah, we're about to come to one actually.
Really?
Yep.
I like the fact that they went with a Starry Night Van Gogh like painting for it. Or is that?
Oh, that's just one of them.
It's only one.
That's one level in the entire game.
Wow. I
In
thought there
both-
was more.
Nope, just one stage in both of the new Super U
Oh,
games.
that makes me nervous. Okay.
And it's not a ghost house. It's just a. It's one of the stages in the forest, and you can actually skip it. Struggling, Casey?
No.
Yeah, sure. You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Yeah, you're looking pretty multiplication to me.
What does that mean? You're looking pretty multiplication. Is that a compliment? Oh, there's Luigi.
There he is.
Oh.
So what you have to do is freeze the last one and then walk across, stand on him. Or have a penguin suit and slide all the way across.
What?
You carry momentum. You're better off just ignoring it.
Yeah, I was.
Felipe says they are Bowser's roommates, or as he was known in the Mushroom Kingdom, Vanagog. Vanagog? I think it's Van. I think they're trying to make a Van Gogh reference, but
I'm surprised they didn't go with Van Gore or Van Ghoul.
it's Van Gogh.
No, I'm referencing to Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah. It's still Van Gogh.
Is it?
Yeah. It's spelled slightly different to make it look like it's all ghastly.
I thought it was Van Gore.
Nope.
Who am I thinking of?
No idea. Oh, it is Van Gogh. My bad. I thought they kept it the same. Could be a difference in translation.
That's fair.
Oh no, he's called Senor Puja in Japanese actually.
Interesting.
I'm assuming that's senior painting.
I believe so.
Anyways, random bits of trivia aside, how's the ice world treating you?
It's pretty nice. It's a little slippery.
A little slick?
Yeah. But I'm getting my footing.
Part of me wanted you to fall after you said footing so badly. It's a little
We all
piece
can
of...
see how much faith Gavin actually has.
Just
in me.
a little bit. I knew you weren't, but like, it would have been funny. Did he also cut off his own ear?
Vanago. That's what he said. Vanago, as in how Mario speaks, adding an A to certain syllables.
Let's go.
Anyways, we are on to Icicle Tower. Okie dokie.
All the fun stuff. There's actually a whole lot of personality here that you don't see in stuff like Mario Maker, where they had to simplify a lot of it. So like the
I just
platforms
noticed
there have all... So the platforms here have a lot of like little spots and speckles on them. You never see that in Mario Maker, because instead of having unique items for each theme, they had one item for each theme. So if you use a castle, it can't be an ice castle. It has to just be a castle.
Oh.
You didn't see the little lip there you can stand on?
I didn't know it was coming back down.
Okay. Such a treacherous climb. Oh, here's a fun one. Felipe says because Nintendo didn't want to give us the good sauce? Confusion?
The good sauce. Meaning they didn't want to give us anything too good to work with.
Well,
We
that's
still have
probably...
an entire level maker. I mean,
Yeah, it's still a good level maker, but it's also very simple and very simplistic.
I really liked Super Mario Flash back in the day.
If you ever go back and play those Flash games, they are incredibly inaccurate and feel like really bad.
No, I know they are. I liked the level editing though.
Okay,
That was my favorite part about it because it gave you every single tile it could from which game the Flash game was based on. 3 being based off of
I know what you're talking about. It's just don't drum up hype for those Flash games because one, a lot of people can't play them nowadays, and two, the more you drum up hype for them, the more people have this unrealistic expectation because fan games have gotten so good lately.
That's fair.
That when you compare them to the older Flash titles, you realize the Flash games got a lot of things very, very, very wrong. Even if they were just level creation or something like that.
Maybe I should just stop talking about them.
No, I'm just saying in general. I know I've made recommendations to Flash games before, and I've had people come back to me and hate them because they don't realize that my recommendation is based on, you know, stuff that is just impossible to work with now. Yeah, I don't want to set that unrealistic expectation for my audience. Like, it's okay to admit that some of the stuff that we liked as kids just doesn't hold up today. And that's okay. I just know from fiddling around with the Flash stuff recently, it's a lot of hit or miss.
Made it.
In this case, he doesn't want to open a dialogue and stays silent for the rest of the stream, I guess. You okay?
Yeah, frick. Oh, that was like hyper focused.
Okay.
You think I'm mad?
You seem it?
I'm not mad.
Could a madman do this?
No,
No. What?
2
Okay.
can do it.
Oh, 2 madmen can do it. Got it.
What are you, nuts?
No, but Luigi is. I suppose I should probably put up another poll for the next 2 stages here. 4 or is it 5?
Oh, I didn't realize I couldn't go past this before.
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts. Alright, 4 or 5, chat. I'm gonna take another sip of water.
Felipe, Mario crossover is cool. It's one of the better ones, but it doesn't run very well on modern machines, and I'm somebody who still has an old Flash player laying around on my computer as like a standalone icon on my desktop. The problem is it just doesn't run very well. You'll get about halfway through the game and it'll start to chug. Then you'll finish the game, and it has built up so much of a cache data that it just doesn't handle it as well as a web browser would. So it just lags itself until eventually it's unplayable. Which is a shame, because when you reboot it, you'd think it would restart from fresh, but it still has all that cache data built up, which is the main reason I haven't played it for the channel, is because there's not a great way to play it. We are at a 50-50 tie for 4 and 5. 1 vote to go. And the poll will be ending in 3, 2, 1. 4-1 with 60% of the vote. It's Todd. Everyone's favorite friend. Todd Coward.
Say coward?
Yeah. He's scared to actually make a good game.
So I presume you didn't like
Fallout 76? No. Anybody with eyes can...
Oh! That I'm thinking of the wrong person. Also, I think I'm dead.
Yeah, you gotta... You can make that. There you go.
It was taking me a second.
You got it. Anubis fan says, hey.
Who decided to put all these out here? There's another Luigi right there, chat. Definitely not sprites.
Felipe said, what about Oblivion?
Oblivion was good.
My main problem with Todd is that he lies constantly.
Peekaboo Ghost House.
I don't actually care if the games he puts out are good or bad. They're not directed towards me. Because, I'm gonna be honest, I am not the main Why did you do that?
I held the controller like this when my buttons are set like this.
You're the one who set the buttons like that.
Because I was using a GameCube controller before.
You know, you can use these 2 buttons up top here. Casey's funny. Felipe says, look at the snow toad. Felipe says, who doesn't? Who doesn't what? Like Oblivion and Skyrim and all that? Me? Because I'm not the one who's going to be playing those games. Let's be real here. My sensibilities when it comes to video games start and end with platformers. Like, 3D open world experiences, I'll enjoy a few of them. But like Oblivion, Fallout, that just doesn't catch the mood or the feel that I generally go for when I play a video game. And that's all down to the fact that I'm not the one who would want to play those games. When I play a game, I'm usually looking for the Mario, I'm looking for the Zelda, I'm looking for Metroid, I'm looking for stuff that's very retro in feel and retro in look and realistic fantasy settings or realistic, like...
What do you think about Phantasy Star? The original for Genesis, not the new ones.
What do you mean? It fits within my sensibilities. I mean, it's...
No, I was wondering your opinion on it.
I haven't played all of them, but they're pretty good. They're nice dungeon crawlers. I had fun with them. I'm just saying, when it comes to realism in video games, I'm generally not looking for it. I generally don't care for it. Most of the games on the channel, if you haven't noticed, I play a lot of cartoonish looking games. Games that have cartoony looking characters, anime styles, just things that fit within that threshold of not too cartoony to be realistic.
That's fair.
So if it's super realistic, I just kind of shrug my shoulders and say, well, it's probably not for me. because most of the time those games are littered with microtransactions, and they're baiting to the sports fans, or, you know, generally that crowd of casual gamers that I just am not. Meanwhile, the cartoony stuff tends to be oftentimes harder than it appears on the surface, and because it's a little bit less realistic, it has less people talking and looking at it, so I generally have more fun with it. I like being the guy who plays the games that nobody's ever heard of, because generally that's where the really good games lie, or the so bad it's going to be fun regardless of what I do. And there was another hidden Luigi. And there's a star coin. The bottom text says, I'd rather play a stylized looking game rather than something super realistic. Felipe asks, where does Metal Gear fit in all of this? I like Metal Gear, but it's also got a little bit of that anime flair that I enjoy out of anything that does go for a realistic art style. I'm not putting down a realistic art style. Any game can do that and do it well. Street Fighter 6 does it really well. But there's enough zany, crazy, cartoony, gun-twirling craziness in Metal Gear for me to enjoy it. Because it doesn't take itself too seriously, I can have more fun with it. And I think that's the best way to look at it. If a game doesn't take itself too seriously, I generally have more fun with it. So, Karmic asks, how is the Luigi? That's a good question for you, Casey. How is the Luigi?
It's pretty good.
Felipe says, yeah, Wendy time. And we are done with this world. So, should we go back to the water world, or should we continue onward?
We're gonna go back to the water world.
Alright. Well, your easiest way to do that is go down and then through the pipe. Especially because you're going to have an extra stage down here. But yeah, it's not that I hate realistic gaming, it's that I am not the kind of person who is generally going to enjoy those style of games. Just usually they've got too much going on for me to be like, yeah, I'm having fun.
There's a Luigi head down there.
Mm-hmm. You can find full videos and all of where all the Luigis are at. Ooh, there's a secret. You could see the fireball go right through there. I do hope the next Mario game does take some risks. Everything that's been pointed out to me has been pointing to a new Mario game. So I'm
Plus
super...
you said you may have found a pattern?
Yeah, there's a pattern to the way they release Mario titles. It's not a super consistent pattern, but it's a pattern. It generally goes like platformer. If there's a platforming game that comes out that year, we will generally get a party or multiplayer title that year. If we get a multiplayer title first, then we'll generally get more of a party and minigame style thing next. So if we get something like soccer, then it's more likely that we'll end up getting something like Mario Party Superstars or a Paper Mario title afterwards. If a 3D big platformer comes out, it's likely that we'll get something smaller in between to tide everybody over. Each year there's about 2 Mario games that release at a time, and then every 2 years or so we get a third or fourth Mario game coming out that year. And I'm talking side stuff like Luigi, Donkey Kong, Rabbids plus Mario. There's always a third party that releases a Mario game here or there, for the Switch at least. That's why we got Rabid Kingdom Battles. And then 3 years later, we got the second installment in that series. And that was the same year we got a major platformer and a sports title. And then we got Luigi's Mansion, Captain Toad, and Mario Maker 2 within the next following year. So it's just kind of a weird pattern. It's not consistent, but it's likely that we'll get 2 to 3 Mario games within a year. Oftentimes 2. I believe this year, because we had Rabbids Kingdom Battle come out, it'll be a 2 Mario game year. I bet my word on this, there will be at least 2 Mario games that come out this year. And it's not, they may be party games, they might be kart, they could be a platformer, but it'll be a Mario adjacent game. It'll be Wario, Donkey Kong, Mario, or Luigi. One of the many. Most likely Donkey Kong from everything everybody's been pointing out to me. So it'll likely be a Donkey Kong game and a Mario platformer. And then the following year we'll follow it up with either Super Sluggers or something different. Just saying. Let me get back to the chat real fast. Felipe says Waterworld is all right, but it does just kind of feel like wet Mad Max. Drew said, "Wow, it's an auto scroller," in all caps. New Super Mario Odyssey, says Felipe. Felipe also says, "I hope they do something like with Fire Emblem Cross SMT, but with Mario." Lydia says, "Just do a Mario Muso game, cowards." Nah. No. That's gonna take you back over there. Casey, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. My bad.
You could have just... Well, now it's faster for you to go walk over to the right. DeAndre the Bat says, "Hey." Hello, hello. Personally, I'd like to see a Mario title that... Casey, where are you going? The pipe was right down there.
Yeah, I know. My brain is not working today.
Here, I'll handle overworld stuff for a second here. What's your thoughts going into the next world?
I don't know what to think.
How's the game?
It's really good.
We're about an hour and a half in, so...
Of course, it's sparkling waters.
Yep. Felipe says Luigi's large trip. Yeah, Luigi tripped over a stone.
And fell in the water. Huggett Beach Resort.
I think the water levels are always some of the prettiest stages.
They brought them back.
Yeah, they were in Mario U too.
I didn't know that.
And Wii.
No, I knew they were in Wii. That's where I know them from. I didn't know they brought them back in the U titles.
Yeah, they reused most of it. Most of the enemies and whatnot are reused. They really didn't put too much new into each New Super Mario game, which is why after enough time it just felt like there wasn't a whole lot going on with the series. I think 2 had the most amount of new stuff. U just felt like an update to Wii.
Could you guys find the hidden Luigi?
Ah, no, I couldn't. I'm sorry, I missed it. I blinked.
Didn't Nintendo do something like that with this game? They were like, can you spot the hidden Luigi in this, like, certain...
Yeah, they did that a few times.
I just kind of want one like that, where they just obviously show a giant Luigi portrait and they're like, can you find the hidden Luigi?
That's right, he's right here.
No.
Tristan the Raccoon says, "Hey, everybody's been busy today, and so has I. Well, welcome. Glad to have you. I haven't been super busy today. I've been actually kind of relaxing. Got my Hawaiian shirt on, and I'm just sitting back and enjoying my day.
There was a secret there, wasn't there?
Yep. That's okay. I feel like Casey's really enjoying the water world this time.
What do you mean?
She just seems so enchanted with this underwater adventure. So amused and enthralled. Honestly, this game being put out on the cheap is nice, but I do think not having a unique overworld hurt this game sales-wise, because everybody looked at it and just said, well, it's just the same levels with Luigi. But that just was not the case. It just looked so similar. It's one of the instances of if a game looks too similar to its last game, to the previous game before it, a lot of people have a hard time accepting it as something new because it reuses too much. And I think the overworld was just a step too far for most people.
Go ship.
Let me read chat here real fast.
Shish kebab tower.
Felipe said, did this level have a hidden Luigi? All the levels have a hidden Luigi.
You just gotta find them.
Yep.
Like right there.
Ronnie says, sup Gavin, been busy, but was watching the MTV Movie Awards. Okay. Not for me, but I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Felipe says, how did only Donkey Kong make good swimming? No, other games have had good swimming. Mega Man 8 had some pretty good swimming.
I'm surprised Mega Man 8 had swimming at all.
The Legends games made a good water temple.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did you guys see him?
Maybe. Drew says, wait, I just realized. Why can he use fireballs underwater? I don't know.
Physics.
I once got told that it was unrealistic for fire to be underwater. And then I showed somebody a lava pocket that is found underwater, where all they do is it's so hot the water just evaporates on top of it. So it's constantly creating little air pockets.
I was gonna say, my theory about it was the lava was so hot, or the fireballs were so hot that it can just exist underwater.
That was always my thought. Another way that you'd do it is you'd find a fuel source and a different type of flame.
You can catch water on fire as well.
Yeah, you can, but usually it's oil on top and that's lit on fire.
That's fair.
Felipe says, water temples don't count like most of them. Okay, well.
Sheesh, we got someone to argue.
Alright. I'm just saying.
Alright, you little chat member.
I'm just saying, Mega Man Legends has one of the best, specifically Legends 1 and 2, have really good water temples. And they're not specifically water temples, they just have a slight water theming to them, and they're fantastic. And then if you compare two of those to two of any of the Zelda water temples, most people just are annoyed with the Zelda temples because they're slow and take forever, and you gotta switch boots or switch tunics. And in Legends, you just don't have to do that, which is nice.
Which is why in 3DS they allowed you to map them to buttons.
Yeah, which was nice, which is why I'm probably not going to play any other version of Ocarina of Time other than that and the PC port, because For as much as I like Nintendo,
Oh yeah, the PC port allows you to map them to buttons as well.
yeah, as long as Nintendo doesn't allow me to do something, I'm going to be annoyed.
Frick.
You need to just take your time.
I'm trying.
I believe it says the seas of the Mushroom Kingdom have dealt with a lot of oil leaks. The water just burns. February says, "Hey Gavin, I've been busy on May." I'm guessing you mean in May, but yeah, it's been busy for me as well. I've been showcasing the fruits of our labor over the past several weeks, and I'm just so glad to be almost done. All I've got to do is pick up my prints and laminate them. Speaking of, I still need to order that laminator. Jethro, the Red Wolf says, "Holla, they've been busy. Welcome." Felipe says nope, I already read that one. Felipe says the Water Temple of Twilight Princess is cool. I never played Twilight Princess. I own it on Wii U. I just haven't played it. And the main reason is time. Another reason is the look of the game. If it looked more like Wind Waker, I'd probably enjoy Twilight Princess more.
Oh, because it's realistic.
No, I just don't think I don't think realism fits Zelda. I am 100% with Aonuma on this. Realism does not fit the Zelda. I think Wind Waker has a better art style. I think it looks nicer.
That was cheap.
I think Spirit Tracks is goofy and fun. You were at the end, too. That was the end of the stage right there. But no, I think that realism just doesn't fit it. It's like if there was a realistic Mario and Luigi. I just don't think that would... Okay. But I'm talking about game-wise. If we put a realistic version of Mario or Luigi in a game, it just wouldn't feel the same as a Mario and Luigi title. Right?
That's fair.
Like, if we just threw in a realistic Mario or Luigi into any of these games, it just wouldn't fit. Even if you had a fully matching art style, it wouldn't feel like Mario because everything would be just different enough for us to look at it and go, yeah, but why wouldn't they just stick with the same art style they've been with? Or, you know, change the art style entirely to something that would fit the feel. Like Yoshi's Story. You know, it looks like a pop-up book. Yoshi's Island looks like a coloring book. Yoshi's Woolly World, it's all knitted yarn. Those art styles fit because the full game looks and feel like a Nintendo game. When you throw in forced realism into a Nintendo game, it no longer fits. Everything will just feel a bit off. And I think Twilight Princess is getting there in terms of the look of a Zelda game, but not in the feel of the Zelda game, sure, but the realistic parts of it just don't mesh.
So what do you think about the realism of certain characters in Smash compared to the more cartoony ones?
Shrug?
Because you got Solid Snake standing next to Mario.
Shrug? Once again, that's its own thing. Right? Like, realism in Smash Brothers, it's kind of a whatever. It's expected to be there because the way that Smash Brothers works is that everybody's got a similar art style, but nobody's so realistic that it feels uncanny. You know, Solid Snake is, yes, it's a more realistic proportioned person, but so is Samus. Right?
That's our first penguin suit of the game.
That's a lot faster than in, U. But yeah, no, I just... The realism in Smash Brothers is different than the realism in a Mario game or realism in a Zelda game. Because Smash Brothers is blending all of them into a pot. nothing matches, so they all match, but they're all shaded the same, they're all stylized the same, so it works, right?
Mhm.
You have to keep your art style on point in order for you to do realism right with Nintendo titles. If that makes any sense at all.
That does make sense.
Uh, Drew says, Zelda fans, we're not kids, Nintendo. And then it says Luigi and Club Penguin.
Luigi and Club Penguin.
Yeah, no, I wasn't old enough to have the frustration of Wind Waker versus Twilight Princess. By the time I was old enough to be playing those games, both of those titles were out. By the time Zelda was a blip on my radar, Skyward Sword was just announced. So to me, it's all Zelda. But to somebody else, I'm sure they have their own thoughts and issues with it. I just think that the realism of Twilight Princess doesn't really mesh great with the rest of the Zelda series. Because Ocarina of Time came out so early on in the N64's lifespan, it was more about getting things to look like they should, and not so much giving them a unique art style.
That's true.
Like, some of the stuff in Ocarina of Time is so minimalistic in its polygons that you can pull realism from it, or you could pull a cartoony setting from it. And that's just the way it is. Meanwhile, if you look at something like Twilight Princess, the power is there, the hardware is there, but their art style is just going for straight realism. You know you can slide through it.
I know I can. You swear I don't know anything about power-ups or something?
No, I'm just saying, like, the whole stage is built so you can slide all the way through it from start to finish. Slide. Then just ball the coins.
In the same spot, too.
Oh, so close. Fleabaz's counterpoint, Link is really cute in Twilight Princess. Yeah, but Link being cute doesn't fix a problem.
He does in Breath of the Wild, too, but nobody talks about that.
Yeah, but once again, I'm talking about art style, I'm not talking about character design. A character design is going to be cute regardless. If you've got a character on point that looks cute, then that character will look cute no matter the art style.
I don't know how I should have passed that without taking any damage. Casey loves water levels.
I can tell.
Finally.
Oh. You got this. You can finish it.
No, I'm just mad at Patooies. At least I think those are Patooies. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, those are Patooies. And Fleabay says Luigi is planking after losing the penguin suit. Fleabay says I do. I'm confused. I'm confused on what they're saying I do.
No,
too.
they think that Breath of the Wild Link is cute.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I feel like the art styles need to... The art style needs to match, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you got a cute character design, it'll be cute no matter the art style.
I guess the best way you can describe this is Sonic 06 with its mix between slightly cartoonish and realistic.
Actually, I think, once again, I could keep it to Zelda, believe it or not here. So, you can go overly cartoony with your art style, and it would work, like Wind Waker. And you can go super realistic, and yeah, it kinda works, but it doesn't feel like Zelda anymore. Or you could do the hybrid style with Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and have that cell shading style with a more realistic proportions, and it still feels like Zelda. What I'm saying is basically if you can keep the art style, you know, feeling like Zelda and the gameplay just as cartoony, you can go with more realistic proportions and it's fine. Why'd you think you could kill it?
No, I was trying to stop it before it got too close to me.
You could have just kept moving. Anyways.
Why this, Casey? Why that?
Yeah,
That's what I've been hearing the most out of you when you talk to me.
well, I'm curious
You
about
know, Casey.
I'm curious about your thought process. Okay, is that so bad?
It is, but
Okay, it's bad for me to wonder. Got it.
no, I never said that.
You said it is, and I'm like,
When did I say that?
You just did.
No, I didn't.
I can turn it back. Anyways. Felipe says Sonic 06 is a vibe to them. I enjoyed my playthrough of Sonic 06.
Did you?
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Sure.
I had a blast with it. So all you gotta do is pick up one of each of the baby Yoshis and drop them off over at the other side. I watched you do it. I just... It's okay, I got lost in the Yoshis too. That's why I always go for that one first, just so I can get it out of the fucking way. Excuse my cursing, chat, but I am...
What? You're what? Frustrated with me and
No, I'm starting to phase out of myself here. One of those...
You can admit if I have horrible playstyle.
No, you're fine. I can judge and criticize the gameplay all I want. At the end of the day, if you're having fun, then we're doing a good job.
Okay, I tried. But yeah, I'm so glad they brought Torpedo Teds back into the game. They were always there, Casey.
We've got all sorts of different stuff here. Felipe says, I enjoyed 06 with Project 06. I can also play it better. Well, I played through the... So I played through an actual physical release of 06 on an Xbox 360 when we did the playthrough last year. And I had a lot of fun playing it, but I got really frustrated throughout it. Felipe says 5 Mega Man streamers who've sworn. I don't know. There's a lot of them. There's a lot, I'm sure.
Has he always had that star on the side of his head?
Yeah.
I've never noticed it personally. That's interesting.
You know, since Luigi is a higher jump, you can actually switch from side to side on which one you're... And then just twirl. And you can stay way up top.
Where was I at?
Center of the screen, apparently. Alright, well, the water world is now done. And we are officially 2 hours in, so we are halfway done with the game. Halfway. Which is just fantastic.
snapping turtle noises. No comment?
Nope.
Okay. Now we can finally start on Soda Jungle.
Yep.
Here we go.
I thought that's a giant sing-along.
Halfway done with the game in 2 hours, give or take. It's not that bad.
That was giving me giant, giant land vibes.
It should. That's the whole gimmick of the first couple stages here. And then it's packed neatly back away, and we never see it again.
Why? It's too expensive to make.
No, just because Nintendo doesn't stretch their gimmicks out as far as they can go.
Unlike Mega Man.
They don't either.
Really?
Yeah, really. I talked about it yesterday during stage design.
Yeah.
How they don't just do it once and then expect you to master it. And the mastery version of that gimmick is never really going to be seen.
I love how I have 15 lives, but I've been dying a whole bunch this entire playthrough.
Well, every time you lose a life, you get like 2. So, on average, I've noticed. And this is your first time playing through this game, right?
Yes. Fully.
What's your thoughts so far?
I really like this game. And by the way, when I meant in terms of watching it online, I was talking about regular New Super U.
Oh, you weren't talking about Luigi U.
No. This one I played only one level of. I never played New Super U.
Never even seen it.
No, I've seen video play of it on YouTube.
Gameplay, but you didn't...
But I never played it.
Okay, so Luigi U here
Was my intro to it. As a kid, when this came out on Wii U, is when I watched it on YouTube, but I never got to play it because I didn't own a Wii U.
Okay, but we already went over that.
Yeah.
That's what you already said.
Yeah. Okay, you seemed like you were confused on what.
Yeah,
what
because
the
you
timeline was.
got me confused. You twisted me in a circle there.
Okay.
You said just Mario U, so I'm like, okay, so you've never seen this game, and you're like, no, I watched it online when it came out. Well, that's what you already said.
No, I've seen this and I've played it. I've only played one stage though,
Okay,
and I think it was just challenge mode. So you know.
so just Mario U. Got it.
I like how these guys made a slight appearance in the movie. Only once.
I thought they showed up twice.
No, they showed up once.
Just in that one scene. I thought they were in the ending.
No. I didn't see them, at least.
Casey didn't see it, so it's not real.
Oh, hush. I'm not a see to believe person.
Santa Claus.
What about Santa Claus?
Are you gonna see it to believe it, or are you just gonna believe it?
Santa Claus is real.
Okay, there we go. Glad to know we're all on the same page.
Okay.
Gavin's a fucking weirdo. Gosh.
Oh my gosh, you cursed again.
Oh no! The world ends.
I love how I'm the one who majorly curses a lot during my streams, and yet
We're 2 hours in, and I'm taking advantage of YouTube's new system, so...
Whoa. Dynamic blocks! Okay. Sorry, I did not mean to freak out like that. Oh.
Is it alright if I turn off that fan?
Yeah, you're good.
My hair is being an absolute jerk right now and getting in front of my face. You were right at the end! This stage is actually really tough. It's also got a secret exit for this level, I believe.
I could care less about that secret exit.
Got it. Okay.
Dancing blocks poison swamp. I thought it was a soda jungle. Oh, that's right, because Nintendo's trying to show you. Soda is not good for you. Water is.
I don't know, the water has fish in it, so I don't want to drink that.
I tried to get on top.
Like, how would you feel if I just ate your home? Here, mind if I give
Yeah,
this...
you go for it. I hate this level.
Empathetic Apathy says, I hate these short levels. Too much pressure, XD. It's not that bad.
This could be Mario Maker.
Oh man, Mario Makers, some of the creators on there get crazy with both stage design, gimmicks, and all of that.
But some of them know how to have mastered the formula.
Some of them. I
would, because we got.
Look at my new level, guys. It's got everything, like millions of power-ups in case you get hit.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's no enemies here.
Yeah, but it's still a good level, right?
Nintendo said every stage is valid, so all of them must be good.
Don't you ever give Little Timmy credibility for anything?
No, absolutely not. Little Timmy stages, nope.
That was the voice I was doing.
I know.
Oh, okay. That's a spooky coin.
Yep, you gotta get it on the pass-through. Here you go.
That I can't believe. I thought you were gonna witness the same fate as me, but then again, I realized I am not the Mario player of the house.
Yeah, you are. You play more Mario stuff than I do. Empathetic Apathy says, I do think Nintendo should hire some of those Mario Maker people for levels. Yeah, some of them. Not all of them.
There's one guy who makes really good levels. He made an entire world for for the second game.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Really good.
Yeah. I think I wanted that, but it could be wrong. But yeah, a giant snake block. That's interesting. Moving red coins. Acorn, please. Where goes that? Whatever it was, I lost it. Thank you, Nintendo. That was extremely fair.
Getting asked questions.
Are you?
In the middle of stream. Yeah, getting asked questions about a video idea. I'm like, probably not something I can really talk about on here because it's. I already did it.
Oh.
They're asking if I would about working on a timeline video for the Mega Man series. I'm like, I already did it. It's called The Ultimate Guide Part 1 and 2.
How have they not seen? Wait, was this a fan?
It's Blade.
Oh, it's Blade? I'm
Yep.
surprised.
Because I don't think they have the time to sit and watch all of it, which is fair, but I'm also like...
They could have at least seen them.
Yeah, I know.
So are we just adding more moves to this guy every single time we see him?
Yeah, it just changes them. Honestly, I wish they would have gone with Pom Pom as well. Really mix up the two of them across the worlds. Give her a unique pattern set compared to Boom Boom. But no, they just stuck with Boom Boom for this one, but the game was out, so they could have totally.
That's fair. You won't believe what I just got.
We got stuff like the chat apparently liking Battletoads a lot.
Why are they licking Battletoads?
I mean,
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Sorry.
okay, so we got a Seinfeld joke going on now.
What do you mean?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, hush. Listen, I like
sh-
Seinfeld, but I don't like to.
Anyways, Alfred.
You don't like Seinfeld. Why are you making jokes?
Shrug. Empathetic Apathy says Alvarad levels in canon, the first unbeatable Mario game. Fleabee says, man, I love Battletoads. Mountain Man says, this isn't GameStop, sir. Well, welcome, Mountain Man. I would have to say it is GameStop because a new Battletoads game did come out recently for Xbox. It did. I mean, it's okay. It's an okay beat 'em up. I didn't have
played Battletoads, so I don't have any experience with it.
It's hard, but it's okay. I mean,
I didn't even realize the poison was rising.
I mean, the Turtles games were better in every way, but, you know.
Wasn't Battletoads supposed to be like a...
No, they were meant to be, like, parodies of it, but...
That's what I meant, not direct.
They weren't competitors at all, really. Either way, Battletoads? Bubsy's better.
Who?
Bubsy.
Didn't have a 3D game. That was good. I'm still...
And neither did the Battletoads.
I'm not defending the Battletoads at all.
No, you can't. You also can't say that all of Bubsy's 2D titles were bad.
I never said they were bad.
Because the majority of them are actually really, really good.
Yeah, I played them.
The main problem is that Battletoads versus Bubsy conversation is that the Battletoads games at best are very middle of the road and at worst are very forgettable. And then a majority of the Bubsy games, you'll remember them just out of sheer annoyance. Mattman says, "Oh wait, that's an actual thing. That was the old GameStop Battletoads joke. Yeah, I know. I know what you were referencing. I know what you were referencing, Mountain Man. I'm just saying."
Oh no, Felipe is offended by what I said.
Oh, what?
This hurts me, is what they said.
What, me talking about Battletoads?
No, what I said.
What did you say?
I said that Bubsy didn't have a good 3D game.
Felipe says they would not call Battletoads forgettable. I still have the nightmares. Meh. There's the one Van Gogh level down there.
So is this supposed to be like the, what is the name of that one,
It's supposed to be the Lost Woods.
the Lost... It had a different name in World. That's what I'm trying to think
You
of.
mean the Lost Woods?
Was it also titled The Lost Woods?
Yeah. As far as I knew, it was called the Lost Woods.
Lost Woods is Zelda, though.
Yeah, but it also had the same exact pattern as the original Lost Woods, if you looked at the overworld layout. It's just the Lost Woods.
This makes it such...
But yeah, no,
That's a reference.
Felipe, as somebody who's played the Battletoad games, I really don't remember any of them. A lot of them I just kind of shrug at. I remember my playthroughs of Bubsy. And I enjoyed a majority of it.
Wait, what?
Congratulations. You got the secret exit.
I wanted the normal exit. Secret's not good enough for Casey. She wants the normal exit.
Well, this actually puts you at the second to final world.
That?
Yeah.
Am I gonna go off to the right?
And then when you beat that, it takes you straight to World 7. So,
I hate ghost houses that do this.
Yep, and that's not even the only stage that does that. The next two, you have to find the secret exit.
Also, in the game's like, it was at the start all along.
There is a... Oh, you gonna get it?
I was gonna get it. I thought I would have been able to. That was really stupid of me. I should have canceled.
Felipe said, providing that both Mario and Zelda take place in the same world and giving further evidence to my headcanon that Nabbit is the mailman from Ocarina. No.
No.
Vampire King says, hiya. Hello, welcome.
Nabbit is not the mailman. El Piantissimo is the mailman. I like how the coins have different shading.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of the boo clock coming back?
What boo clock? The spinning boos here?
Yeah.
I always called them boo circles.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I've always known them as.
I've always heard the term boo clock thrown around.
Where did you hear that from?
From people talking about different things on the internet. Boo clock just seemed to be the most commonly used. It's called a boo buddy clock.
They're just called boo buddies.
Really?
There is no clock anywhere in this.
I think it's because of the fact that they rotate in a circle is why people call them clocks.
I've never heard it called a clock except for you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Let's see here. Boo buddies, also known as circling boo buddies.
Just to
World
further disapprove of what I'm saying.
World 5, Indiana, Paper Jam, Star Rush. They returned in Wii, actually, not you. We're in Yoshi Safari. In Japanese, it's circle-formed boos. Circular array of boos in Chinese. Boo Buddies, Boo Crew, Boo Band, circle-formed boos, Boo Buddies, and Boo Band. That is Dutch, French, Italian, Korean, Russian, and Spanish, respectively. I'm not going to try to pronounce them in their respective languages.
Because you'll butcher them?
Because I would butcher them so badly, I might say a curse word in that language, and I don't want to offend somebody. Just on principle of accident.
Okay, that man had a very threatening aura. Oh, I couldn't dodge that.
Clock appears nowhere on the Wikipedia page, Casey.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I just happen to know them as clock, but let's go ahead and further dig Casey's grave deeper into the ground.
For the funny. So, Casey. Try again.
I hate this page. I know exactly where the exit is too, because I saw it last second.
Let's see here. Mountain Man says, hello, y'all. Long time no see. Vampires has been busy grinding points on Twitch. I have learned every 50 minutes is a point bonus, and my plan of evil starts today. Interesting. Anyways, how your sub goal doing? I actually haven't checked in a little bit, and since we are 2 hours in, it would be
like 360, I believe.
360. We're at 629 subscribers.
I've had the numbers backwards. My bad.
629, so we'll get there eventually, I'm sure. We're aiming for 1,000.
Give me a super record.
You've got a long high jump though.
That's fair.
I
got a high jump, but that won't save me from the things of death.
Zenny says they're back. They had to shop. Well, welcome back.
Yeah, as if I didn't learn my lesson last time.
And Vampire says gonna be busy modding game models for a streamer. Alright, well, have fun with that. See, all you gotta do is stand on the back of the blue pipe.
I know. You tell me as if I wasn't going to originally.
No. Shrug.
That is actually pretty cute. I like that.
Oh boy. Now, what would be a really interesting thing to do is add shaders over top of the game.
Oh, to make it look like a painting?
To make each world feel unique and feel like a different art style. I think it would be really cool to do. Like, have the Van Gogh theme throughout the entirety of this world. Have the World 1 be more standard and rounded. World 2 look more like clay. World 3 look more like something else, you know.
Yeah. Deep sea stone eyes.
This is the other stage where you need to find the secret exit to continue.
Oh, I see. Oh. Please don't squish me. Wait, this song sounds familiar. This was the underground lava sections for Wii. Or at least that's where I remember them from.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
It fits.
It does.
It also fit for what it was originally meant for, too. Koji is amazing.
That was the end of the level.
Everywhere I die is the end of the level.
Yep.
Heck, even me
You
on
get
my
all the way
deathbed is
through-
the end of the level.
You know what I should have called this? This is Casey Chokes, the video.
Wow!
You get to the end of every stage, then just die.
Okay, just wanted to check.
You can ground pound those and they fall.
Got it.
Zenny says squishies. Confusion.
It's because I died to getting squished.
That makes sense. So after this, I'm going to make food, I think.
I'll need it.
I know I need it. I'm starting to actually get a headache
From listening to this music.
No, just from how long I've been going here.
I didn't find the secret, did I?
Nope. That's okay, because you already found the way forward, so.
I did.
I mean, you didn't even have to. You didn't even have to do that level, honestly.
Oh, I thought we were doing all the levels.
Well, if so, then you missed one in the ice world, and you missed a bunch of secret stages in each world prior.
All right. Fine, Einstein. You do. No, I'm kidding. This video marks the end of our friendship.
I don't think that would be the case.
No, it wouldn't, because then we'd just talk about video games or something.
Yeah, we'll just move on to something else. And all Casey has to do is avoid the booze. Yes.
Oh! It's a superstar!
Or a Starman.
Okay.
But not a rainbow star. That's pushing things a little bit too far.
I was so lucky with that.
It would have just respawned the block a couple minutes
No,
later.
I meant standing there instead of standing directly on top of him. Because he would have touched me. I like how behind the the replay is.
About a minute. 2 minutes.
Wait, what? Oh, there's not a path there.
Let's see here. Empathetic says, don't let this game...
The Forest of Illusion. That's what it's called.
Empathetic Apathy says, don't let the game and your friendship save that for Mario Party. Felipe says, Gavin divorced 2023 colorized.
Colorized?
Not married. Also,
We never were.
Never going to.
And we're not in a relationship.
Despite what people keep shipping us as.
Which is weird.
It is a little strange. And David says, I think it's supposed to be spoopy or spooky. But they spelled it with a lot of different vowels, and I don't feel like trying to.
Let me see.
Sapuapi? I don't know.
Spoopy. That's how you say it.
Okay. Zenny says, that is weird. Empathetic says, they ship you? Question mark, exclamation point?
Yeah, some people actually ship them.
Yeah, some people ship me and Casey, which is really weird because I live with my boyfriend. He's been on the stream before. We had a whole segment called Karmic Sunday last year where he played a game on Sunday. The only reason we axed it was because it just wasn't getting the views.
Dang, that actually sounds really savage if you say it like that.
When I mean it wasn't getting the views, I mean like we'd walk away from a stream with 2 people.
Sounds like my streams.
Like I would be getting views of like 16, 17 people, sometimes 50. And then Karmic would do his thing and it would get 2 people. And I'd love to have him back on. And I do sometimes, from time to time, have him on. It's just a matter of me and him have very different gameplay ideas.
Sorry, that made me very mad.
So is it free shipping, or I have no idea. I didn't charge to make people, like, ship me and Casey together, but some people do. Which is really weird, because we've got very different personalities. Like, we've got personalities.
More chaotic.
Casey's a lot more chaotic than I am, and
You're more of a neutral good. Slightly evil, but...
I am what I am.
And then you have me, who's a chaotic evil, to a degree. Or chaotic good.
I don't know why we're putting it on morality scales, but,
Because it's the easiest way to put it. If you really think about
not really, because it doesn't make any sense.
it. Okay, well then
Is every action you do evil?
I steal cookies.
That's not evil, that's just wasting your dinner. Felipe says weird people in this world.
I actually find it funny why everyone ships me with someone.
David says, what is sloshing?
Sloshing? That's sloshing. Sloshing is a... It is an actual... It's a verb.
It's a term, yeah. Are they asking... I'm confused on why you're asking that. David also says, so what about the star coins? If you get all the star coins, you can finish, you'll get a... If you get all the star coins in a world, you'll get a level.
What?
If you get all the star coins in a world, you get an extra level in World 9, so each world gives you a level. Until you've got all 9 stages in World 9.
And then on to Space World 10. Oh, wait. That's not this game. Oh, that wasn't even worth my time.
Felipe says every action she does not evil. I wouldn't call it not evil. I would call it chaotic, but I wouldn't... I'd say her personality is chaotic, slightly immature, and rather jokey and funny and jovial. But I wouldn't say it's evil or good.
Listen, I throw the baby penguin off the side of the mountain in Mario 64.
That doesn't mean you're evil. That means you've got a sick sense of humor. Is it, though?
Yes.
Would you actually throw a baby off a cliff?
No, I wouldn't.
Then you're not evil.
No, baby penguin.
Empathetic says, I'm savage. David says, 9. All evil. Felipe says, have you no heart? And David says, she's bananas.
I find it funny how different we act on each other's streams, though, Gav.
Well, because generally I hold myself to a standard here. I don't hold myself to nearly the same standard when I'm on your stuff. Because what I think about it is if they're going to watch your stream, then they're going in for a laugh. They're going in for goof. When they're coming to my stuff, they're looking for facts and well-researched information.
I didn't like his face.
Okay. Still doesn't mean you're evil. Flavor says, yeah, you punt the baby off the cliff. Throwing is too hard. Alright, enough with the baby penguins in Mario 64, huh?
I did learn a nice trick to get down the mountain as quick as possible with it. Please have a very unique fight. You do.
David says, so no standards is actually the new standards. No, I have a standard. I keep it civil and I keep it polite, but I don't attempt to hold on to me being factual when I appear on her streams. I go in for quick cameos and I jump out. When
And
it
then
comes,
shout out your channel.
and then I shout out my channel and I go away. When it comes to my content, I try my best to keep a professional aura of. That way, then there's no real. People aren't coming in and seeing two different clashing personalities on a stream. Not to say it's a bad thing. Everybody's got their own flavor. It just ever so happens that usually my flavor doesn't mesh well with goofy silliness off the wall zany.
As much as this character is right here.
No, he's just a brat.
Is he?
Yeah. Felicia says they've come to spread misinformation. Please don't.
But do they ever?
What, do they spread misinformation?
Yeah, Felipe.
I have no
Have they ever? They don't. I don't think they have. I think they were doing that just for the funny.
Most of it, the time, it's just for the funny, I think. But either way, I still like to correct and, fix some things. I'm not a picky guy when it comes to this stuff. Part of me is tempted to hold off and make a part 2.
But I'm almost done with the game.
I know, but this world has the most amount of levels in the entire, out of any world.
And you don't think I can get past it?
No, I think you can. It's just we're sitting at about 2.5 hours, and I'm starting to actually get a little lightheaded.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we can if you want.
I
So
can at
it's
least
up
give
to
it
you.
an attempt.
It's up to you.
Fuzzies!
I know this was where I called it in my in the new Soup U playthroughs. So
I'm having a lovely time, chat.
empathetic. That's a little mean, but okay, fair. She does speedrun Mario 64, so she's rather good at that. It's just when it comes to new games, everybody's got to learn something a little different. That, and I also knew that having her on to play this game would also free me up for the rest of the day, and...
Not only that, actually, yeah, that.
Yeah, it's mostly comes down to, I kind of just wanted to be free for the rest of the day and not really
I was
have
surprised
to...
you had me playing for a stream because you rarely do.
I rarely do, but today I was like, yeah, no.
They're doing flips and tricks!
Sorry, I got happy.
But my main thing is that I just spent the last 2 months working on fursuits, and a poster, some fursuits, and all sorts of stuff, and now I'm just like,
Yeah, I didn't mean anything by it. It was just the easy joke. Honestly, go ahead. I love having jokes pointed at me. Not in a mean sense, but more of that I laugh along with the jokes.
they said they could spread misinformation. Casey's amazing at Mario games.
Now, if we're talking 64 or...
60.
I'd say World, but then again, I'm not really insanely good at World as I am
Mario Land 1.
Mario Land 2.
No, Mario Land 1.
I do not like 1. Don't you ever bring that in?
If I kept you in a room alone with just Mario Land 1 to play, would you play it?
No. Hello, Fred. Sorry.
So,
Okay,
no.
that was on me. That's what I get for talking crap about 1. You're saying no? No, I would play 1. Joking aside of how much I dislike 1, I do actually like it for what it is worth.
David, that joke was a bit too far for my liking. Try to keep the jokes at least a little respectful, please. It was a dead baby joke.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's still on my side, so that's what I was looking at.
Those can be funny, but I'd prefer not to have them. I don't want to deal with YouTube spots. If I don't moderate the channel, then
Listen, they're
YouTube
as
throws a
sensitive.
fit.
They're as sensitive as TikTok is with people who do blacksmithing.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of hidden blocks there.
Oh, is there? I thought there was only the one.
No.
There's a bunch of hidden blocks there, Casey.
Oh, no, you're fine, David. I just want you to tone it back with those kind of jokes.
Dark humor is allowed, just don't
do it too much.
over season it.
Don't over season it, or else we'll I just don't want my channel to go under because one of my chat members said a joke. I know it's a joke. Everybody else knows it's a joke, but a YouTube bot said, "Yeah, it's not a joke."
They are being serious. Therefore, your channel is going to be revoked from any sort of content at all. Goodbye. Wait, what?
What?
Nothing.
Hey, you chose to stand right there.
I did choose to stand right there.
You did chose.
I will shut this game off right now. Hi guys. Hi guys. Welcome to what is it? EB Games. Is that the name of that? No, one place
GameStop.
No, it was a place in Canada. That
Yeah, it's GameStop for Canada.
it's GameStop for Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
EB Games. They got bought out by GameStop pretty early on. My little preview window got behind again.
Listen, it's a preview window.
Empathetic says he'll never forget in high school the first day of speech and debates team we bonded through. Oh boy.
What?
Yeah, they bonded through dead baby jokes.
Oh.
Interesting.
No. He definitely did touch me.
Yeah, why didn't you let him come down to you?
He didn't. I don't like his face.
So I guess while we're still going here, suppose I could show off the finished version of the poster. If you're going to Anthro, Ohio, here's all the information for Sloshing for Ansters, a 21 and up panel with alcohol, or at least I believe it's 21 and up. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have an auction off for a couple commissions and whatnot. You also get to see me. I'll be in suit. Specifically, I'll be in Presto because my main suit, I don't even know if I'll be able to bring it yet because it still hasn't shown up yet. It was supposed to be done by now, but my maker got a sprained wrist and couldn't work for a little bit, so she,
Nothing.
You just say excuses.
Yeah.
I like that those pipes will actually take you shoot you straight up there. But yeah, this panel is going to be going on. It'll be fun. I also have my panel. If you're under 18, then you're 12. I host it with Status the Ferret, Onyx the Wolf, and all sorts of other cool people, and we have a fun time. You've never seen that word. It essentially means like swimming through a liquid or like trudging through a swamp. Sloshing essentially means that you're trudging through, and
Trudging through a liquid or semi-solid.
yeah, so essentially sloshing for answers is asking questions of the guest of honor, getting some answers, and all the while you're drinking and having a good time.
And then you have a little gremlin in the corner on a coloring book.
Yeah, maybe. It's at like 10 o'clock at night, so... good luck getting me to drink in the first place, because it has to not taste like alcohol at all for me to even want to try it. And then beyond that, I have a pretty high tolerance due to my weight, my heritage, and a couple of other factors. So when it comes to will I be drinking at that panel, good luck getting me to, but...
So how exactly do the green coins work? Is it like they run out if you don't collect them fast enough?
Yeah, you gotta get all 3, and then the timer resets for the next set of 3.
That's crazy.
Apparently, it's just basically red coins, but there's like 9 of them. 9 to 12 of them usually. David says, "Bless you." Empathetic says, "Casey, you aren't allowed to sneeze. I nearly said bless you aloud." Got my chat blessing people.
And here we are on to Minecart Madness.
Oh boy, minecart stages. Let's see here. Zenny says, "I'd say the noise of water in a shaken bottle." Yeah, that would be a slosh.
That's sloshing, yes.
That's the exact same thing.
Hello, bud. Hello, Mario. Okay, what am I actually meant to do?
Stand on those
Oh,
blocks.
look.
Stand on the block. And then everything moves.
Buddies?
There's a coin.
Friend? You.
So you're telling me I started climbing this stage the unintentional way?
Yes.
Is it possible?
Probably not.
No, please. Leave me alone, hothead.
David says, one problem with that, I've never seen the word troshing either, but I think I get it. Like trudging, walking, moving at a slow pace through a thick, viscous liquid. That would be
Or-
sloshing as a verb.
It has to be something like even grass. Even tall grass where it's really thick in the underbrush.
Yeah, that would
That's
be...
trudging as well.
That's trudging as well. That's also sloshing. Same exact thing. And that's what that term means. I'm
Done with English for today.
that's your little bit of English vocab lesson for today, I suppose.
Guys, let's hope Casey doesn't sneeze again.
I have no idea why it's at half mast. Mast.
Are you okay?
No, I'm losing my brain.
I was about to say, it sounded like you had a stroke.
I feel like I had a stroke.
You said half mask? Wait,
Mast.
mast? Oh.
Yes. They were asking why the flags were at half-mast on Luigi's Mansion. I don't know.
Which one?
I have no idea.
'Cause I don't think there was a ship at all in Luigi's Mansion.
No. A flag.
Oh.
Half-mast.
Anytime I hear of a mast, I think of a ship, okay? Because of the flag on top.
I should probably show off the other things that we've been working on. So, we also did a suit head, which will be seen around, not worn by any of us here. Furry will have to be wearing that. And then the other thing that is going to be auctioned off is a pre-made badge and tail for this deer named Rapid. Feel free to do what you will with that information. That's all the stuff that's going to be given away at the head will be there. That's,
Oh, I can't. Sorry.
You have to hit him from underneath.
I'm sorry about that. I keep forgetting about Sumo Brothers.
Yep. So that's exactly what I had to work on over the past 2 months to for Anthro, Ohio. So if you want to own Rapid the deer, go ahead and put in some stuff. Rapid has 0 history, so you can make whatever you want for the history there, personality-wise. It comes with a suit tail, so you'll have a tail to be able to wear around while wearing the badge. And all of the money will be going to charity for it, so yeah. David asked, so I had a... did you have a brain to lose to begin with? Yes, I did.
Wait, what?
That was just mean. There's no need to... Yeah. Empathetic says, Casey, if you sneeze again, I'm taking away all immune system privileges.
Oh, as if my immune system isn't great already. I have an amazing immune system. The issue is that... Can I get a congrats on that?
Congratulations.
But how dare you take away my immune system privileges?
David says, why are we back on shipping? Are we Amazon? No.
No one said anything about shipping.
Nobody said anything about shipping. When I talk about shipping, it's the term relationshipping.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, you gotta play it like Mario Bros. Arcade,
I'm surprised they didn't make that a main gimmick of an entire stage.
Which we played on the arcade episode.
Arcade Archives.
Yeah, we did a whole episode on Donkey Kong and Mario Bros.
Oh,
the reason I asked earlier was sloshing, was because I've never seen a community post on my... Also, the reason I asked earlier for what sloshing was because I've seen the community post on the recommended. Oh, yeah, it's just the name of a panel. Also, then they said Rapid Dash. No, just Rapid. Like
see, I told you people were gonna say Rapidash.
No, it's just Rapid, like Turbo Fire. Yeah. You started with ships. Oh, because we talked about boats. You talked about a boat.
Oh. No. Boat. Check. Boat.
Because we were talking about half-mast. And you said ship.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's all my fault, chat.
Oh, gosh. Don't be starting with that. Turbo like the snake. Oh god. I think that's enough chat for now, I would say. This cat sitting here is very tired.
Oh! Oh.
I suppose I could make some of those burgers this afternoon.
Burgadilla?
We could. We could.
I've been kind of dying for some.
I don't know about making a bunch of them, but...
That's fair. Then again, regular burger sounds really nice.
They do.
I've been practicing the Famicom Kid Dracula game a lot here recently. I'm starting to get really good at it.
Good. This has been a long playthrough, and I haven't had a whole lot of, like, dev history with this game to talk about.
Except for that all the spinies are in places where they stare into your soul.
Shrug. No, most of the development history of this game is just slapdash together for DLC. Like, they even had to update New Super Mario Bros. U to accept DLC in the first place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't come with the base game after an update?
Nope.
That's what I thought it
No,
was.
it was $20.
Okay, really?
I wouldn't worry about it. I just wouldn't worry about it. We're this far in. Are we really worried about the star coins?
I thought you wanted an extra world, but
no. No, we have to get all of them in one world. You can't get half of them in World 6 and then half of them in World 1 and get an extra level. I just wanted to show off the World 1 one because it was be easy to do, and we already have all the stages unlocked for it. Easier than hunting around and going back for it.
Okay. But again, this is on my file, so I'll probably come back to this game and, you know.
Yeah.
Made it.
So, did you drink anything or is your mouth dry? My mouth is starting to get a bit dry. I got Casey water.
Here we go.
Here's a good question. What things would you change about this game?
About this game?
Yeah.
The option to play as Mario and Luigi U. The separate the toads on the select. The ability to play as the Mii in all main stages throughout the whole story. Also, I would Luigi U in general. I would change what the overworld looks like, or at least a little bit more. Maybe give it some different seasons, even if I couldn't move anything around. Just give the overworld some different lighting to make it feel like more of a difference than Mario U.
That's fair.
Probably more of an autumn time feel. Reference Mario World in that way. None of the level design really sticks out to me too much. Maybe change a few of the art style gimmicks. Like I said,
these tonight.
Like filters. Yeah, like just simple stuff. Because a lot of it is just reused.
Oh, it's Roy, I think.
David, they actually had a lot of plans for the Year of Luigi. The problem was, yeah, everything that came out in the Year of Luigi was a flop because a lot of it was very slapdash together. So, New Super Luigi U, while it had a lot of planning and forethought put into the stage design...
I also think it's because most people didn't really like Luigi.
No, I don't think that's the case. actually. I think it's because they didn't see enough here to think it was anything different.
That's fair.
They saw Luigi physics, they saw the exact same overworld and the exact same art style, were already burnt out of New Soup games, and said, yeah, no. I think then they did Dr. Luigi, which was an interesting take on Dr. Mario with some different shaped pills and whatnot. And it was fun, but it was then later included as other modes and other stuff. And on its own, it doesn't make a game to sell. And then throwing on 3D World and NES Remix with Luigi Bros. And Super Luigi Bros. Was just kind of a misstep because it didn't scream Luigi. For it to be the year of Luigi, they probably should have done more with it. So like I said, change the lighting in the overworld, change some of the overworld graphics a bit more, make it seem different to Mario U. Change up more than just the stage design.
That is an interesting gimmick, and I already love it.
Just there's enough here to make for some really cool, some really neat stage design and whatnot, but yeah, they wanted it to be better, but they didn't. Nobody really hated Luigi. Everybody said they wanted to see more out of it. So Luigi U here, they wanted more of a game out of it. And that's fair. I think the stages here are excellent. But I think what they did with them was a little bit of a misstep because
I like how they changed it to ice balls instead of just snowballs.
what was that?
I missed the first shot, and then I tried to jump on top of him, and I was like, oh wait.
Fevry says, whoosh, and how are you, by the way? I'm fine. So when Luigi U came out, I was 15, nearing 16.
It was like, what?
That was 2014, 2015, give or take.
So I was like 11?
Yep. So for me, I remember some of the online discourse, but not a whole lot of it.
These fuzzies look so horrible. Or horrifying.
You might want to just go. Fevry, you couldn't have been 13 when this game came out. Let me see here. The release date was, yeah, the release date was June 16th, 2013. So I was 13, 14. And for me personally, like I said, I remember some of the online discourse, but I also remember not really paying much mind to anybody who said anything on Nintendo games at the time, due in part to the fact that most games journalists hated the Nintendo Wii U, and by proxy, gave a lot of the games bad reviews.
Just
So
because it was on the Wii U.
yeah,
It's like that one person in chat who was hating on the Neo Geo was
Pocket.
it? No,
the Wonder
the
Swan.
Wonder Swan, because it was just a Wonder Swan game.
Yeah, it just
which is really empty, to be honest.
well, a lot of the reviews at the time were looking for something that just wasn't there. Fox, no, yes, Casey is playing.
Made it.
Hello, Foxino.
But yeah, Luigi U is just very... There's a lot here to love, but it's also very empty at the same time. And it's not because it's a bad game, it's just because for $20 DLC, I don't know if it's fully worth it. Yeah, it's a whole new Mario game, but the overworld should have been different. And it could have reused the assets, but flip them around, change them up a little bit. And it doesn't take much to really make things look and act differently.
They do a little jig.
But I liked the Year of Luigi. I was real excited for it. I remember having the Nintendo Power issues right before the Wii U came out, and being super stoked for Mario U, and then when I got a Wii U finally, I didn't want Mario U, I wanted Luigi U. So,
Okay, game.
that's what I got. Not to say this game's bad, it's just not what everybody was looking for. Was what I was looking for, but once again, not sure if it was worth the $20 effort for it. Yeah, Nintendo lost money on everything they put out that year, but the Wii U didn't help that. And I like the Wii U, so shrug.
It had a lot of virtual console.
It did. That's why I like it, because there's a lot of backwards compatibility with the Wii U. It had DS, it had Game Boy Advance,
I forgot it had DS.
Yeah, it had NES, SNES, N64, some of the best N64 emulation we've gotten since the most recent update on Switch.
That's true. I'm surprised they didn't try to go back to basics with it. Please give me a super airborne. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's not... I would say that this is slapdash.
What?
David said this game came out around 2013. They were 14 at the time. Yep. And then Deluxe came out here recently, back in 2019, I think, 2020. I remember a lot of people didn't like this version of the game, because it was like, oh, well, why would I pay full price for a whole new Mario game that's not new? And I was like, well,
It has new in the title. That's why.
well, I just knew a lot of people didn't.
Ooh, Casey ring. Oh,
Yep, just a P-switch and a different skin.
I dislike this. I want to go home.
You are home. Question mark? February says Miiverse was Nintendo's take on social media. Yeah, but we're not talking about Miiverse. Foxno says Casey has some funny luck in this game.
I do have a lot of funny luck with everything.
David says sadly Nintendo is kind of known now for oversaturating the market. I wouldn't say oversaturating the market,
How dare you?
because between between DS and Wii for the new Super Mario Brothers games, that was a perfect amount of time to wait. And then in between Wii and U was a fine amount of time to wait. The problem was between U and 2 was less than a year. And then Luigi U came out the following year after that. So essentially it was like having 3 new Super Mario Brothers games back to back, and one of them reuses an overworld. It just didn't sit well with most people. Even if I cared for it, doesn't mean everybody else did. And I gotta be realistic with that. That, like, not everybody's gonna be happy with everything Nintendo puts out. Heck, I'm not. Like, I want Samus Returns on Switch. But that doesn't mean it's gonna happen. I'd love to see it run in the Dread engine with some of the changes that Dread did to the Melee. That'd be so cool. Alright.
This is the most interesting fight ever.
David says Samsung returns.
Samsung returns.
Shrug.
Because they heard you say Samus, and Samus sounds, for some reason, remotely similar to Samsung.
Okay then.
So this is what we're doing now, just donut blocks.
Yep, just putting donut blocks down. Micro Goombas.
You are extremely original, Kamek.
So original. Foxo says, I thought Nintendo was known for the no-nonsense copyright policies. Yeah, that's true. That too. I would honestly say, though, Nintendo is mostly known for putting out high-quality games that sometimes push the industry forward and other times leave it right where it's at.
Here we go.
They've been getting a bit better with formula.
Yeah, they have. I really do feel like, though,
What year do you think they were at their strongest, though, is my question.
I think, okay, this is going to be controversial. I think they were at their strongest with the Nintendo Wii.
The Wii?
Yes.
I don't blame you on that one. I probably just screwed
Okay,
myself over.
Oh no! It was right there.
Yep. David is asking if they can eat them donuts. Probably not good to eat the donut platforms, but sure, you can have a donut or two.
Weren't they originally meant to... A lot of things in Super Mario World were food-based.
Yeah.
The donut platforms, what else? Chocolate Island.
Everything was named after food in that game.
Oh yeah, everything. Vanilla Lake. I could jump to the end, but... No, please! Okay, I can pray.
Alright.
She did it.
Yeah. We're almost 3 hours in now. There's your
That
Luigi.
is a nice reference.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me super happy. Oh, it's a secret exit.
So, to say the least, oh yeah, we're 3 hours in. We're at 83 views. It would be really nice if some people could drop some likes and subscribe and all that. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I think we could totally do it.
That looks like a bunny.
It does kind of look like a bunny.
You bunny?
Yeah, I'm an alright bunny.
Okay, bunny.
Except, you know, I'm a cat on the stream as far as people are concerned. Some people know who Presto are, and other people don't. And for those who don't, I'll leave you uninitiated. You can find the hidden Presto on my screen.
Hidden Presto.
Yeah, it's hidden. Hidden underneath the game.
Oh, secret.
This was one of my favorite castle stages because it
I
changed.
don't blame you.
They
Did you come
changed.
back?
Yeah, because they changed not only the. They didn't just change the inside of the castle, but the outside looked for it too. I really do feel like most of that maybe there was some scrapped content with the ideas of the background and the foregrounds.
That's interesting. So that's what a spiny skull looks. Oh, that's a buzzy beetle, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought it was a spiny, which honestly,
they're the same thing.
I was gonna say they are the same thing. Okay, doesn't matter. Just keep going. Just keep going.
All right.
It's not as bad as when I played Kaizo for stream.
What flavor would the donut platforms be like? I'd say vanilla.
Vanilla? Yeah.
Probably vanilla. And they'd probably be that cake flavored too.
Oh, I was gonna say, would they
'Cause-
be birthday cake flavored?
No, I think they'd just be a cake donut that's vanilla flavored because when you
Like,
walk because when you walk on them they fall like a crumbling platform. And cake
So
donuts
wouldn't they-
crumble when you bite into them.
I've never had a cake donut.
You've never
Oh
had
no, wait, is that bundt cake?
No,
Just without the ice?
a cake donut is a thick, dense donut. It's not yeast based.
Huh? Then I've never had it.
Yeah, I'm sure you have actually. Have you had the? Oh boy. Cake donuts are the more traditional donuts. These are cake donuts. Casey.
Oh.
Yeah. The other form is a yeast donut, which uses the yeast to make like a kind of hole in the center, so when you bite into it, it's softer.
Okay.
Foxno says, Casey Luck strikes again. David says, I want that hanging at my wall. Presto pasta. David says they seem to truly love Ludwig von Koopa because he seems to get the most attention out of all the Koopalings. I
He
could.
did get his attention in the Mario movie as well.
Yeah, he did. I would say I think it's just mostly the name. Because he tends to have the most in-depth boss fights, he's usually the last Koopaling fought, and he's also generally the Koopaling with the most forethought put into his battles.
I was gonna say pizzazz.
That too.
I can't believe we're almost done with the game.
We're at 3 hours in. Oh boy.
Who you want to tussle, big boy?
So Casey, I forgot. Do you work tomorrow?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You work the rest of the week, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Today's Thursday, so Friday and Saturday, yep.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's the gimmick of the stage. Oh.
So then we'll have to push Mega Man X to next week. Sorry about that, folks, but I did want Casey to be on for it.
Well, I'll see what times have to go in.
So, but tomorrow's Friday and the people are coming over for inspection of the basement.
That's fair.
Because we might have mold in our basement, folks. Not on us. The people who remodeled the place didn't finish the basement properly, and it was leaking. And every time we put in a report for leaking, it didn't do any. They didn't come out and fix anything. So we had to put in that there was black mold possibly in the basement, and now they're finally coming out and looking at it. They took photos. They said they'd be back Friday to fix something. See what they want to do about it. Hopefully they'll fix it, because, yeah. It's degrading the floorboards underneath where I sit for streams, which is really annoying. David said the most Yoast. Zenny says they do want to tussle. David says big meaty claws.
Big dainty clothes.
Big meaty claws.
What was that? Punk. Hey, dude.
Hi, Casey.
So is this meant to be a reference to the fight for moral?
Probably.
Because you know what I tried doing 5 times?
Throwing the bombs at them?
Up. I tried throwing them up.
You can't do that in this game.
I forgot about that.
That's the weird thing. They changed that after Mario World. You couldn't throw stuff up anymore.
Oh, I have to do this stage again.
Yep, because there's no checkpoints in this game.
It's a checkpoint on Nintendo.
We're supposed to have checkpoints?
Oh. Okay, please. Thank you. Oh, what are you doing?
Getting crushed. Oh boy. David's asking both of us. Here is the question for both of you. How was your day so far?
Peachy.
Well, let's see here. My day started, I made 12 thumbnails, let Casey get set up for the stream, got a shower, had to make some final changes on the poster, and then submitted that. So I guess it's alright now that I'm doing the stream. I'm gonna be probably a bit better later tonight, but once I get some food in my belly and, you know. When there's less thoughts going in my brain, usually at a better standpoint. Casey says peachy, but yeah. Now they're singing Peaches
No.
in the chat.
Chat, why?
I would sing, but I'm both terrified of copyright and a little nervous about chat making fun of me for trying to sing Peaches.
It's not too hard to sing. It's sung by Jack Black.
I know, and
He
I
makes his songs generally easy to sing for most audiences.
yeah, I know, and I'm also I've got a very similar range to him, but
Oh, you funny guy! You absolute buffoon! I like how his face turns differently depending on these blocks if they're broken or not. Like his eyebrows frown, sort of.
all right, one more hit to go. They said brain, no brain, all is mush, really.
Mushroom.
I mean, I do have Casey.
No, don't pin that on me.
That was really close. But you knew that like the sides of that were standable.
I know that. I wasn't expecting to land on it.
Drew says they gotta go. All right, well, have a great rest of your day, Drew, and I hope you enjoyed the stream.
You can check it out after
Yeah,
some
it'll
processing.
well once it's done doing its thing, because
No, please.
you know you have power ups in the overworld. Why aren't you using them? Did you use all
I'm
the?
saving them for the. I didn't use them all.
No.
I'm saving some of them for like really tough situations, and this one would probably be one of them. Thanks, game. Dude, this one. Please, anything useful. Okay, time to dip.
David said coin collector. And Zenny says you're choking really hard.
Thank you, Zenny. Thank you.
This is great. You know what keeps running through my mind every time David Martin says something?
What?
I'm just reminded of comedian Dave Martin.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Because it's Dave Martin?
He's funny. A little bit. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking Steve Martin. I'm crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's... You said
Yeah,
Dave
yeah.
Martin's name twice.
I'm stupid.
No, you're not. Hush.
I'm having a day.
That was...
Zenny said they love you.
Love you too.
David says they have no idea who we're talking about. That's okay. They're an old.
You,
They're an older comedian. I know him because I like watching comedy, and my mom showed me a lot of older TV stuff. He's really funny.
This is a great time for my foot to cramp up.
I would agree, but only because you just won. Now for the shortest world in the entire game.
Father's gonna kill me.
Of course. Zenny said drink some water.
Which one?
David said the guy from Planes, right? No.
Aeroplane.
No.
Oh. Wah.
He was, yeah. He was in a lot of spoof movies.
Here we go.
I remember him most from his Muppet Show appearance. Because that was just hilarious to me. But I also watched some of his stand-up.
Oh, I missed this theme. I think this is where the playthrough is really gonna go.
Want me to do it?
You can if you want to. I was going to do it.
Well, you've also been playing for 3 hours, so...
I play games for 4 hours, mainly for my streams.
Yeah, well, I know on my channel I generally try to keep it to 2 hours. Here recently I was trying to figure out what to play the other day, and I asked somebody what I should play, and their first suggestion was Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
And I looked at him and I said, no. And then they were like, their next suggestion was Fortnite, and I'm like, you really don't understand what my channel is, do you?
Those are more of games that I'd play.
Yeah, they were, when I said stream a game, they were thinking newer, and I'm like, older title. I told them, I generally do lore and introspective on older titles, and then they listed something from the Wii, and I'm like,
That's how young your audience is.
No, this person doesn't watch me. As far as I know.
They must be young then, because if they don't know what the NES is, or just go to Wii and think that's completely retro, then...
Well, they thought when I said older, they were thinking PS3 and 360, and I'm like, NES, Super Nintendo, TurboGrafx, Genesis, and they were like, oh, I have no idea what those are, and I'm like, of course you don't.
I mean, I did have to educate someone in my Discord server on what an NES and Famicom was.
David says, how about Rystar? I would absolutely love to play Rystar.
I would love to join you for that, by the way.
That would be an interesting playthrough, because I have a lot of little trivia about Rystar.
Along with the fact that Gavin and I completely pronounce those two games, or the game's titles, differently.
Like I say Rystar, she says Ristar. Restar. I've heard Ristar.
Okay, this is super challenging for no reason.
They said Glover is also fun. Define fun. I don't like Glover.
It is fun.
I don't.
No, it's fun. You have to get a Glover plushie and smack it around and rip it to shreds.
Oh, right. We have to put a glove on, then control the analog stick with our pinky finger, and then go from there. That's the one thing I don't like, is that it has, like, anything counts as a thing on top of it. So coins, enemies, all of it. But I would cover Glover, but the way I want to cover Glover wouldn't be possible. The company that owns Glover copyright claims everything. So
including gameplay.
Gameplay, ROMs, ROM websites, anything that's ever...
Here, let me give it a shot.
Yeah. Anything that has its name on it right now is bad, and they take it off of any other previous versions. They take off of storefronts and then put out an inferior version of the game and basically force you to accept it. Honestly, the main reason I don't want to cover Glover is mostly just due to... Yeah. Here. I'll do it. I just need to get a good feel here.
I was perfectly fine with this stage being in Soda Jungle, or at least in the Poison Jungle.
Nope. We want things hopping at you.
I'm gonna be real. I think the blargs are a little too much.
Probably.
Then on top of that, you have a giant poison cloud behind you.
Yeah, we got a poison cloud,
Micro
Blargs.
Goombas,
micro Goombas.
regular Goombas, and Koopa Troopas. Are you trying to delay it as much as possible?
Yeah, if I can delay the enemies coming out of the pipes, I can get past it faster.
Do you want me to hop in? No, I meant both of us. Or would that be too much?
I mean, yeah, if you want to. Menu, change character, or no, change number of players. Two. David says they'd love to see us do a failed game mascot week or something where you play. Hang on.
I guess we could talk about Alex Kid.
Playing their story and why you think they didn't stick around. There's a lot of game mascots that I could talk about like that.
That would be an interesting video, actually.
It would. I don't think that I am well suited enough right now to talk about it.
The blarg is really... With this game, they added a lot of things from World, right?
No, blargs have been in new soup games for a while now.
Really?
Yep. Their first...
I mean, Galoombas are in this game as well. But that's just me.
I mean, the main element from World that they took was the connected overworld. There we go. People nowadays don't realize just the sheer amount of game mascots there were back in the day, and that some of them were concepted as replacement for those we still know. Yeah, I do know about a lot of them. I just don't have a full list. Like, I know there was Gex for IDOS. There was then who got replaced by Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. There was Blinks the Cat for Microsoft, who got replaced by Halo's Master Chief. Let's see here. Diskun, I guess we could count him as a failed Can we count him as a failed mascot? He kind of succeeded, but he didn't stick around too long.
Here's the thing, it depends. It's a failed mascot if it did not stay through the life of said thing.
But it did stay through the life of the Famicom
Of the disc system, so it is not a failed.
It's not a failed.
The
Clippy,
disc
best
system itself was.
David says Clippy, best Microsoft mascot.
No, you're thinking of Bonsai Buddy.
That's not Microsoft.
I know, that was the joke. A lot of people associate Bonsai with 98.
Yeah, because it would hack your machine through there, but ugh. Yeah, no, hate that thing. PC assistants were just a bad idea in general.
Now we have Cortana.
Well, yeah, but that's also Halo.
That's a Halo reference?
Yeah, it uses the same voice and everything.
I don't play Halo.
Yeah, Cortana's from Halo.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they used the same voice actress for it.
Alright, I'm gonna wait here for you so you can grab those. Just wanted to get us to a safe spot. You completed New Soup Wii, right?
I did complete New Soup Wii. I did Wii, Wii U, DS. This is actually the last 2D platforming game that we have on the list for Mario titles. After this, it's all 3D and spin-offs.
Alright. I presume you're not gonna do 64, right?
I will be doing 64. I want to replace my old playthrough of it because that playthrough was just horrendous. I was still working.
Don't let me play it. Cause we'll already finish the game in like a quick time.
You'll finish the game in 10 minutes, and then we'll just be sitting there like, okay,
Not
now
exactly.
go back and do the other stages. And...
No, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna run through it and get to 70 as quick as
Oh,
possible.
and you'll hate me because I don't want to do the N64 version.
Oh, we're doing Shindo?
You're funny.
What do you mean?
I DS.
Oh.
I want to show off more content. There's more content in that game.
Oh, no, DS I can vibe with. I do not like DS, but that's just me. Why did you...
I didn't hit down. I did not hit down, I'm sorry.
You're good. Bye, Toad. Did you hear that? They're all cheering for you, bud. Oh, I was trying to knock that other one out of the sky. Scissor. We can tell who has better timing, chat.
I just got patience.
From someone who has to deal with Yoku blocks all the time, and then somebody who is just go straight for it.
He's like, where's the long jump? I need to cheat.
Alright, you listen here. I do not need long jumps in order to play a game.
Give it a kick it off! Casey! It's absolutely nothing I can do. Then he says, yeah, Cortana, a little lady with Master Chief. David says, Cortana is a living AI assistant of Master Chief. Honestly, DS was a heck of a time to be alive, but that's just me.
Are we going to be playing the analog version of it, or are we going to be playing the original?
What do you mean analog?
There's an analog patch.
Not as far as I know. The only way that I would be able to play an N64 version of Mario 64 is if somebody added all of the content from the DS game into the PC port. And I mean textures and all.
I think that's being done, or at least it might be finished, but I don't know. I'll have to see on my own time.
I mean the levels, the bosses.
I mean,
all...
don't get me wrong. I want to play DS. Oh, this is me.
Yep. I just want to show off more of the content, more of the game. And I think it'd be more fun. Plus, we get to show off different characters and all sorts of stuff. Alright. Hello. We're gonna go across now. Let's see here.
Hello.
Is it just me or those two very hot? And then 3 laughing faces. Zenny says, hello.
Hello.
And then David says, that was unfortunate.
It was unfortunate.
The unfortunate tale of ice and fire. Are you ready to finish this up?
Yeah.
Thank God, me too. 3.5 hours is too long to be sitting and playing the same game.
Imagine what I have to deal with.
I've done all day streams.
As someone who plays Super Mario 64 as a constant.
Yeah, but did you play all of those Mega Man games back to back?
I did a Mario marathon.
Yeah, but Mario feels different nearly every time you play it. That's the difference. Hey, we made it!
We made it. Hey, fire and ice. Get back. 250 seconds, because they know how long this is.
I used to have these patterns down. Alright, you fireball them. I'll ice ball the fireballs they throw at us.
And then we got the giant Bowser fight again.
Yep, exact same fight. I like how much time they give us for this.
This is the funniest thing ever.
They're just talking about through the fire and flames now.
Luigi!
Well, Zenny is also the currency in Battle Network, but and a lot of Capcom games. Alright. Now all we gotta do is get Bowser Jr. out of the clown car so we can hit him. That also works if we can fireball him long enough.
What am I doing?
Stomp down on him.
Oh, it's R. Okay, gotcha.
Go for it, get in! If you can get high enough, he won't ever jump back in.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, trying to stay alive here.
You're good. I didn't know it was R.
I missed.
You're good.
Hey, that worked. I didn't know about the ice flower stalling Bowser
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, you stole Bowser like earlier.
Like, no, like up until this playthrough, I've never known that, so that was interesting. We're on what, the last?
Why are you coming for me, dude?
We're right where we started, except we're both small now. We did skip a few levels, but hey, that's for somebody else to explore. Just stay alive long enough for me to be there. Gosh darn it. Karmic says, holy crap, you're almost done. Yeah, we were one hit away.
I was gonna ask, did you want to use an item?
Nah, we're good. We'll get an item in the stage.
Okay.
The stage is short, it's just... I kind of thought it was gonna show us the whole thing, the whole tutorial thing again. Let's use an item. I don't really care which item we used.
It's time.
What do you think?
Acorn, because we'll be able to glide.
Get through the stage fast, and then we'll pick up the ice and fire flowers at the very end there.
Yeah.
Epic. Lovely. Go in the door, go in the door, go in the door! Dang it. And... Well, do you want to stick in the acorn suit and I'll take the fire flower?
Yeah. This will actually make it a bit easier for us to... If I can keep this acorn suit...
You should be able to outmaneuver Bowser Jr.
But
And if I can keep the fire flower, I can hit Bowser enough.
Actually, I might be able to jump over Bowser using the,
Well, just
using
be
the
careful,
acorn suit.
because he is going to jump here in this fight. Because they want you to run underneath him.
Let's do just that. Run.
Scree. Karmic says, ouch. David says, next time on dodging Bretty. Zenny says, guess I jump universe a lot too. Hee. Alright, well.
You universe jump? That's nuts.
Wild, crazy. Who would have thought? I'm good with just calling it after World 8 in the credits.
Okay.
World 9 can be for somebody else to explore. We might even do a part 2 one day and come back and do all of that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. Nice.
I didn't mean to do that.
Get in, get in, get in, get in. Ah.
I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. I got it.
Go for it, go for it, go for it.
Dang it.
I'll stay alive.
They
Oh,
were-
I have to.
You
stay
have to stay alive.
You're just gonna make noises at me?
You got this, Case. You've done really well up to this point, so. And there we go. High five.
He has. You can see the cracks in the back of his tongue, by the way. This is the detail I just now noticed. You are now out of a father, Junior.
Chat's asking what's a picture of Ganondorf. Nah, that's Bowser Jr.
Okay, Junior. Said I'm going down with the platoon.
And we're finally done after 3 hours and 40 minutes. And there's Nabbit in the corner. What a creep.
What? Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. Well, Casey, what was your thoughts on the game?
I really liked it.
Glad you had fun. Anything else to add, though?
Not really.
Would you spend $20 on this, though?
I would.
If you already owned Mario U, would you have spent $20 on it?
That's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have an answer.
Is it worth $60 with the with Mario U included for the deluxe version, though?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So now we have this fun minigame where we can go and collect coins and whatnot. I am just going to let Toad sit and clap, though.
I like how now
You can run around and do whatever you want, Case, if you want. We don't get it. No, there are no other games other than Mario Land with Daisy as the main kidnappee, or even
Damsel.
Daisy, or even as well, but damsel implies dainty, and Daisy's not dainty.
Neither is Peach. At least for one game.
Yeah, anyways, regardless, yeah, no, we really don't see her much after Mario Land, which is kind of funny, because she just sticks to mostly sports and kart titles, which is a shame, because...
Mario Land 4.
Yeah, I mean, Daisy would be the perfect way to introduce multiplayer, but still have Peach kidnapped. You could have a new status quo with Daisy around. But, nope. We got Toadette. Yeah, I got nothing. We got Toadette. I'm looking over there at the face, and I'm just like, there's something wrong there. Something's so wrong.
Their
and
eyes.
it's not that I hate Toadette. It's just that, yeah, her eyes are just the exact same, but like I don't think they're the exact same on the original Toadette model. Anyways,
Toadette just stares deep into your soul as you.
So how do you like your special magic wands a la Super Peach Adventure end credits? Super Princess Peach, we'll cover that game eventually. I've never actually beaten it. I played it. Game's weird. This is one of my favorite tracks in the entire game, though. But there was certainly...
Leslie Swan still does localization?
Yep.
I didn't know that. I knew she did the voice for Princess Peach in 64.
Yeah, she also is the voice of Cortana.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Door shot. I'm sorry, that is the funniest last name I've ever heard. You good?
Yeah. Tooth's just still bothering me. Yeah, they do sing. The little Yoshis do sing if you take them into a level. I showed that off in New Super Mario Brothers U, but we didn't use a single Yoshi this entire run.
I didn't really feel the need to.
That's fair. I mean, with the higher jump, it's a little pointless to take the purple one. The glowing Yoshi only shows up in a few stages, and the blue one shoots bubbles, but...
Yeah, I'm a winner.
That is the cutest sound I've ever heard in my life.
Alright.
And then the game crashed. No, I'm kidding.
Nope. Now we can actually properly save the game, and we get a star on our menu. We can also see all of our records there at the Purple Toad House. And we unlocked World 9. And this is where collecting star coins pays off. Well,
And I'll leave that as the ending theme.
yep, I think that's fine. So, with all that being said, I have been your guys' humble host. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe. Share the video with a friend. There will be stuff to click on once the video is done processing. You can also follow me on Twitter at GavinDragonYT to see all the interesting things I'm getting up to. You can donate to the PayPal link on your screen or in the description below if you really want to help out extra well. I've been working on a way to say that, but I really don't have one. But it's all appreciated regardless. We've got a Discord down in the description, along with a Telegram art dump group if you enjoyed any of the artwork on screen via the UI. But yeah, that's that. I have been your guys' humble host. Good night, everybody.